back and be like, nobody noticing me. I'm just this smooth guy running off with the money.
Current location 01010 Matrix Boulevard, somewhere in the American Society. Manifesto. Head west on Memory Lane toward North Babylon Trail for 0.3 miles. Turn left onto less traveled road in 700 feet. Turn right onto BLK Privilege Boulevard in 0.1 miles.
I try to tell him to follow the big dip, enticing by the ice on the side of a big ship. And now you get the true definition of big drip. The marathon.
Your destination will be on the right.
You must have thought that we was coming the same. I let your mama, she the one who to blame.
Shabbat Shalom, gods and goddesses.
I terrorize your village, I can't find you. I only fuck with solid niggas that'll come and find you. I'm tryna build on my residuals, got no time for you. Can't expect for me to describe the shit you blind to. From the west side of the O, you know the spread gang. I can't fuck with that little hoe, she ain't got no head gang. I'm just gon' wake a fuck nigga up, nigga, no heartbeat. Fucking with my patient, you gon' fall asleep. See the world for what it is, don't let them trick you. They let my gorillas out the case and them to get you, bliss you. Before they tell you apart, now they can't fix you. But lately I've been staring at the world through my review. Popping bottles of that Trump and go off it. We gon' run straight to the money, nigga, no false shit. My mind left a long time ago, nigga, I lost it. But lately I've been staring at the world through my review. I ain't never lied to the streets, I'm trying to survive in the streets. Trying to give knowledge to the streets, cause niggas die by the heat. But if you ride for the beef, then you got fire on your feet. And if you choose to pick up a gun and kill your brother, then you weak. The love will get you killed, nigga, so the trust gotta be built. Never let a hater get between us, we gon' patch them like a quick. Nigga forever paid, rich water like an Everglade. Real niggas sit together in a circle, we don't separate. On God, a nigga about to strike the world like lightning. Getting away from these feds, they tryna indict me. Bitch, I ain't on no sucker shit, swear these lame niggas can't see us. Young nigga getting money, eating good, I keep my feet up. See the world for what it is, don't let them trick you. They let my gorillas out the case and then they get you, bliss you. Before they tell you apart, now they can't fix you. But lately I've been staring at the world through my review. Popping bottles of that Tron and go off it. We gon' run straight to the money, nigga, no false shit. My mind left a long time ago, nigga, I lost it. But lately I've been staring at the world through my review. I swear these little niggas know they can't fuck with me. Could be in the middle of your city, ain't no touching me. My nigga Trizzy, he gon' clutch for you up melodies. Free my nigga Quest, call a life sentence, you on my bucket list. Everybody ain't your friend, cause they gon' talk down. I done scold on you bitches, nigga, no touchdown. I got money on my mind, so I can't fuck round. A young nigga without a deal still gotta bust down, Got bitches in the middle of the living room giving head. Trust I'ma continue to live my life on the edge. One phone call to my nigga, I swear to God you gon' be dead. Hang with a clique of real niggas, so I ain't never going fed. I made this shit look simple, now nigga jumping out of sprinters. Hope my niggas don't switch up, it'll be a cold ass winter. You got that head all in your blood and it's gon' show up like a pimple. Never respect a bitch, you just wanna fuck for some dinner. See the world for what it is, don't let them trick you. They let my gorillas out the case and then they get you, bliss you. Before they tell you apart, now they can't fix you. But lately I've been staring at the world through my review. Popping bottles of that Tron and go off it. We gon' run straight to the money, nigga, no false shit. My mind left a long time ago, nigga, I lost it. But lately I've been staring at the world through my review. That roller ain't shit real, baby.
Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Wise Magi Godcast Freestyle Friday. Let's go! What's going on, Professor Rasnati?
I need this and up. That's my soundbite. Oh, however I gotta say it. This is me. This is me. I'm presenting myself. This is me. See, I stole American Guy glasses. This is me though. Yes. I'm from the old Kushite kingdom. Middle name Tafari. Right, the old Kushite kingdom. I just want to make everything clear because I don't want nobody to, because I heard somebody call me something else earlier. Right. Heard somebody call me something else earlier, call me American name, but that's neither here nor there with the American names. Amber, did I have stuff lined up in the John? Because I usually just have stuff lined up in there. In notebook. Do I have anything just lined up in there, just ready to just be looked at?
In the free fry?
Yeah, hopefully, man. You just hit me with that. You scared me.
unpack why. And I know why, and I agree with you. But unpack for people who might be hearing this for the first time why you would feel that Beyonce is because I've had her father on the show, Matthew knows why Beyonce is not a role model.
Well, I think a few things happens, right? I'm not a fan of Beyonce. That's not to say I don't think that she's not talented, but it's a question of what we're going for. If the argument is Beyonce is a role model because she took, Adichie's quotes about feminism out of context, because Adichie has a vastly different notion of feminism than Beyonce does, right? Then sure, she could be a spokesperson, but does Beyonce represent the kind of intellectual reflection that we get from like a Claudia Jones, an Ellen Irene Diggs, a Carol Bond Davy, right? Like, does she?
Even Michelle Obama.
Yeah. I mean,
right.
What we value in Beyonce is her stardom and her wealth.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen very little conversations that's taken Beyonce beyond those ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, and I mean this very seriously. So I remember when Beyonce made that song with Jay-Z, and she was talking about very explicitly about having sex with her husband. And so many people were like, oh, this is sex positivity. This is, a Black woman claiming her sexuality. And I just laughed at that, because we have tons of working class Black women that have no problems talking about their sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
But the conversations that Black women and Black girls have in their own communities about sex aren't respectable. So it doesn't get the level of attention. And this is a problem with how Black people understand and study other Black people, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We look at Beyonce's description of sex and sexuality is respectable. So we say, oh, we're not into respectability politics, but you're not talking about Lil' Kim. You're not talking about Foxy Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not talking about Patrick, right? These women have been long associated with discussing sexuality.
Right.
What we talk about is Beyonce, because Beyonce's married, she's rich, she has kids, she has the American dream. And she's a beautiful Black woman that does it. So that allows all the middle-class Black women and Black feminists to talk about her in such a way that they think that she's exuding, right, this kind of performative level of sexual independence, right? But does she have criticism of capitalism? No, because she's a capitalist. Does she have criticisms of patriarchy beyond girls rule the world? Well, not really, because Beyonce admits that she doesn't really read a lot. With Obama once, she wanted to read more, right? So does Beyonce have a political stance beyond, kind of the shadow contributions that she gives that's visibly against white supremacy or visibly against white publics? Not so much, right? Why? Because she makes money, and we can interpret her. You see, and this is the difference. We can interpret her. We can interpret Lemonade. We can interpret the hot sauce line. We can interpret her to give her that kind of intellectualization of structural problems. But those are creative projects at best. But I'll give you a contrast. Look at what people like Kanye West say, right? And everybody hates Kanye. I don't like Kanye either. But look at what Kanye West said. Kanye West will come out and say racism exists, that classism is racism's little brother, right? He'll get up and say that. And we look at him as crazy. We think he's angry. He says, I don't want to work for corporations. I want to be a corporation. And we say that this Negro's lost his mind. And he wants a seat at the table with white people. Beyonce releases her own album so that she's basically her own corporation, and we celebrate it as progressive because she's owning her own intellectual product. Now, how is that any different than when Kanye West said, you want me to hold your Pepsi and put the Pepsi and me together, and that becomes your brand for your corporation? It's like, if I could, he's like, I could pick up a can of Pepsi, right? I could brand myself. We don't value. You see, and this is what I'm talking about. The misandry.
Brilliant.
It's the same. It's the same argument.
Yeah.
There's no Black celebrity that's not a capitalist. There's no Black academic that's not a capitalist. Right. So then, who are we punishing?
You can't not be being born in this country. That's if you want to survive. Exactly. We all have to utilize capitalism to some level. So then, the social mobility that we see happening amongst Black women who are more educated and more employed than Black men
is an endorsement of capitalism. Whereas black men, strive to do the same thing, fundamentally believe in having money and capitalism, but they don't have the same kind of opportunity structure. So I don't know what it means to tell a black public that we should value Beyonce's capitalism, but disown Kanye's corporatism. Right.
Absolutely.
And so that's what these people, these are celebrities. Kanye West is no more of a role model than Beyonce is a role model.
Right.
The problem is because black culture has existed without intellectual leaders that have been able to communicate beyond the classified with the black public, then this is who we turn to for role models. See, our role models, we expect people who are actors, people who are athletes, people who are entertainers to be our political minds. Instead of saying that we should cultivate black men and women to have their own political consciousness to interact and teach other black publics.
Right.
And that's been my criticism, that you take the way that the intellectual class of the black academe work is that it's a separation from those black people who think and those poor pathological black people who we study. So once black people get into the academy, more often than not, especially if you're in liberal arts, the working class black people are objects of study and disown them. We disown them, right?
And that speaks to our own complicity.
It does, but also our miseducation.
Yeah. Because, and I want you to speak deeper on that, because we always talk about the bourgeois class,
Right.
blacks, and we all know them. We all know some personally. We unfortunately personally know some of these people. And you're right. We have become our own victimizations of our own race. We have.
Yeah.
It's really, really painful for me. I have a difficult time even putting it into words because of the work that I do and what I see and how difficult it has been in my 52 years being on this earth, trying to work with my people under black, for black liberation, that this classism, this classism and this racism thing is with black folk. It is sad, which is why now I'm just basically writing books for the next generation. I'm like, I've kind of given up, unfortunately, in saving this particular generation. What are your thoughts based on this racial permanence? What are your thoughts on how can we become less complicit to our own social demise?
Well, look, we have to. I'll start here. When I wrote The Man Not, there was an argument that they suggested that there was no such thing as anti-black misandry, right? And
really,
yes. So I've got into arguments where people said there are no stereotypes or systemic ideas that affect black men in terms of their sex. And of course, I was like, that's ridiculous. The myth, the idea of the black rapist, the black deviant, the black criminal, the black pedophile. I mean, there's so much. But what I told them on a bigger part, I was like, here's why you don't believe this. You don't believe that anti-black misandry exists because you don't believe that there's a such thing as internalized racism. Anti-black misandry is just the peculiar expression of internalized racism towards racialized males. So what we see, and this is why I say, people like to suggest, Curry's anti-feminist, he's anti-this, he's anti-that. That's not the issue. The issue is Curry, because he reads history, has a specific interpretation of how black people have internalized erroneous ideas about other black people. And that means that black people will think that black men are more aggressive. That means that black men could think that black women are less intelligent, right? These things can happen because these are not our views of ourselves. These are the views that we should have ourselves. And sometimes we become complicit with that. So what we have to study then is not just their interpersonal relationships, but the external socialization that's creating the interpersonal conflict. And that's what we don't do when we study gender. There are no papers in theory, in theoretical fields like philosophy, that are talking about Black family structures. There are no theories of Black relationships. There are no theories of Black love. There's no theories of Black sex unless we're talking about exploitation. So the very foundations of how Black people relate to each other intimately and personally become under theorized, and we only focus on the political. And then when we focus on the political, we end up appealing to the people who are oppressing us because they hold the political power for recognition. And that political power is necessary if we want to mobilize outside of institutions or to more prestigious institutions. So that means that the very conversation that Black academics need to have about Black life and Black community and Black family and Black love and Black death are being de-incentivized by the very people they need to get to more prestigious places. So the kind of research that you're going to see in Ivy Leagues about race are not going to be the conversations that we consider radical. They're not going to be conversations about the permanence of racism. They're not going to be conversations about Black people's presumptive right to self-defense. They're not going to be conversations about Black men and boys that try to humanize them. Why? Because that's not what white liberals want to hear. So we push back against the order of knowledge that white people have placed upon Black life, then that becomes the conflict. Because what I'm suggesting is that the kinds of orders of knowledge and the archives we have to use to research Black people have to be foundationally reconstructed. We cannot continue to read ourselves alongside dominant white political narratives and white anthropology such that Black people simply become lesser human beings who achieve equality and then move into the full bosom of humanity. We are talking about a fundamentally different conceptualization of what the project of humanity looks like when you're talking about Black people and other oppressed groups, right? And that's the conversation we don't want to have, because that conversation means that Black people have to start owning up to stuff. We have to start owning up to why we abuse each other. We have to start owning up to why Black men are just as likely to kill Black women in spousal arrangements as Black women are to kill Black men. We have to start talking about the high rates of child abuse by Black women in our communities, right? Overwhelmingly, child abuse is 2 times the rate of other groups, the white group in this country. We have to start talking about Black women being raped at a young age, and we have to start talking about young Black boys being raped by older women, which is another area that I study. You see, these are all parts and problems of what the Black community looks like if you study as a Black person that immerses themselves in the community. If you keep demonizing the community and saying, well, the Black community is homophobic, the Black community is not progressive, the Black community is overly focused on race, it doesn't understand gender, the Black community doesn't march for Black women. Like, do we really believe those things about our own community? You believe that if somebody's daughter gets shot, that Black people stand around and say, oh, well, we don't care, right? Is that how we relate to each other?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. But this is what academics are telling us. Academics are telling us that the girls in our communities get beaten, get harassed, get killed by cops, and we just stand there and say, oh, you should have been a boy. And then we say that when Black boys get killed, suddenly we're all up in arms, all in the streets. But then when you look at the numbers and you say, look, they're killing sisters around 9 to 15, maybe 20 back in 2013, and they're killing Black boys at 290, 292, 300 a year. And we don't know all those Black boys that have been killed.
No,
we ain't marching for every
numbers we can find.
That's just the numbers we can find. We don't have marches for 300 Black men a year.
Yeah.
Right. You see, it puts on us the stigma that we're apathetic to our own lives. Right. It tells us that we care less about each other than academics or white liberals do from the mountaintops of the Ivy Tower. And I reject that proposition. I don't interact with Black people as if they've internalized hatred. I interact with Black people who have doubted themselves because they've been deprived of humanity and internalized the story that the oppressor has given them. But I don't meet Black people that fundamentally hate Black people and themselves. That's not what I encounter. Right?
Absolutely.
And I think that's a vastly important distinction that we have to make if we're having conversations about racism. Anti-Black racism and white supremacy exists because of the ethnocentrism and philic identity that white people have of themselves. White people love themselves. White people love white people, right? Because they fundamentally believe, and it's important, they not only believe in what they are now, but they believe that they will evolve to be something even greater in the centuries to come.
That's right. That's absolutely correct.
Black people are taught to doubt themselves, to eliminate who they were, and then to fight for equality with what white people are now. So what white people expect is what they are now will become even greater. What black people expect is to be just as equal to what white people have now. And that is a problem in the conceptualization and the teleology of how we understand race consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
And if we have belief and faith in who we are, then black love, black family, black economics, black government, etc., become the foundational pieces of how we try to invent black people speaking, educating, and socializing themselves into the next century. But we don't have conversations about what's possible for blackness, only how we should possibly disown blackness.
But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to start out with that. That was something real light. I want to kind of take a little deeper dive on that Sunday. I thought that was very, very interesting the way he set it up. And the reason why I'm saying that is me and Empress was just watching some black feminists or whatever the situation was. And the young lady, she was talking about da. But she immediately went to Beyonce. Like Beyonce was one of their person that they had on their list. Like just like Dr. Tommy Curry was saying, was like, yo, she don't read books. And I don't want to say it, but she admitted that Obama being president made her want to start reading. So she really don't know a lot of the information, and she's never even stood on the extremities of it. So what people are doing, they're using somebody as a catalyst to say, yo, she's a womanist, she's a feminist, she can get all these things. Why can't I? It's like, what do you mean she's a feminist? Like when I hear feminist, y'all say y'all against patriarchy, y'all against shit. That is no way Beyonce is against. All of her benefits come from these things. Beyonce was raised with a father. I don't know where in Beyonce's mind would she be like, you know what? Matthew did set us up to. Like, I'm trying to figure out like where in her mind would she be like, you know what? This patriarchy shit don't really benefit me at all. I've been working too much. I've been like, you feel me? So y'all trying to use the wrong person. And then like he was saying, just on the other hand, because I hear lames playing. Number one lame is the brother Joe Budden. I hear people playing and they saying, well, you know, you don't have to buy it, but nevertheless, he said, yo, I ain't buying the stump player. We still in it. We still in that music. We listen to your music for free, bro. We're not buying the stump player. Like, bro, you Joe Budden. The first thing you should tell people is, yo, all my podcast listeners, I'm buying 200 off real bomb. I'm giving some of them out. Right? I don't get the narrative where somebody try to take some ownership and now he's a bad guy, but then every time everybody else do it, well, I don't want to say everybody else, but every time a man do it, it's a problem. Seeing Jay-Z doing some business.
I was gonna say, what about Nipsey?
What do you mean? What Nipsey was doing?
Nipsey charged how much for his album?
Nipsey wasn't famous. None of them people knew Nipsey.
Oh, okay.
And this is a whole different generation, G. This is 2011. The last time Nipsey charged that was what? The one that Jay-Z said Jay-Z bought the first one 2011, 2012. Did Jay-Z buy some again 2000? Because the second one that he dropped, right? The last one that he had dropped before he passed.
Victory Lap.
Yeah. That one right there, he charged a lot for that one? Or was the one before that? You can't remember. I know for sure the first one he did it was on the Crenshaw, the Slauson situation. That was the first one, but did he do it on? I'm not sure. No, yeah, I know the second time he went again.
It was just a CD. It wasn't even the MPC to make your own music.
Man.
Victory Lap debuted. Hustle's top 10. How much did Nipsey Hussle sell his mixtape for? The album. Before the album, in the fall of 2013, Nipsey Hussle released his mixtape Crenshaw, hosted by DJ Drama, for 100 apiece.
That's
Jay-Z
Crenshaw.
even purchased 100 copies of Crenshaw.
That's Crenshaw, but he did it again. He did 1,000 piece, boy. So I knew Crenshaw was the first one for sure. I remember that one vividly, but I don't remember the second one. Which one was that? Was that Victory Lap that he charged 1,000 for? Like, what was it?
I typed how much was Victory Lap?
No, you're not gonna get it like that because they're gonna give you a bunch of. Matter of fact, this is what you do. Nipsey Hussle charged
Okay.
$1,000 for CDs or something like that. Something to that effect. We give us a little better search.
Nipsey Hussle Mailbox Money mixtape, priced at $1,000 per copy.
All right, Mailbox Money. Yeah, that's what it was.
The industry thought he was crazy, but Nipsey knew his ability and didn't fall on his ambition.
I remember these stuff vividly because I'm a giant Nipsey fan. I hear a lot of people say, "Yo, I ain't really his music. Like, I got on him business wise first." Yeah. Hey, I ain't knocking y'all. I'm knocking y'all. I ain't knocking y'all. But I've been rocking with Nipsey. First time I heard a Nipsey Hussle song, I think it was 2008. I was rapping then, but 2008, 2009. It had to be around high school. It's a random mixtape that I got from my dog. It was actually a MP3 player that I got from my dog. Mm-hmm. And it just had a bunch of songs on it. And I'm like, who's this guy? Right. And then 2011, Lito jumped on one of the songs that he jumped on. And Empress already knew that song. So, right, what song that was? The Crip song. Damn, I can't even think of it.
With Rick Ross?
Yeah.
I can't even remember off the top of my head. Rick Ross and Childish Gambino?
Out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Starlito jumped on that. And
and he got black faces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it might be Black Faces.
No, I think Proud of That is the one with Rick Ross.
Okay.
Childish Gambino and Nipsey is that Black Faces.
Okay. Yeah. But nevertheless, been rocking with Nip, so we kind of know a lot of these stories. But you gotta understand, bro, when Nip even first did the $100 Boy, niggas weren't taking it too serious. And I was saying, Nip had already been in the game. He had already made some little movies, not movies, it's like, big ass actor, but he was in cameos and here and there, and he's been putting out some straight art. Well, really some good art, really and truly, but nobody knew anything. And then he ended up losing the studio, whatever the situation, because the Crenshaw came with a whole documentary where they explained that you called him Thundercat. He said he was stinging him. Shout out to Nipsey, man. Nipsey had old real crackheads on. What Gates said? See, OG and Freelo don't never call him no crackhead. Blah, blah, crackhead. So I'm not going to call him a crackhead, but them brothers are out there that was chilling. And they was like, yeah, that.
Porch.
Yo, I got chest them dome.
Yeah, but I thought you were going into the story about how they lost the studio because it was owned by two different people, on subleases, and they thought they owned it, but meanwhile, the guy was just collecting the money and not applying ownership.
I don't know. I don't think that's a studio. I think that's the first store.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that happened to the studio. What happened to the studio was some weird legal issues. But when I say legal issues, I'm talking about police type shit.
Okay.
Yeah. But with this,
I thought that was the stores.
Yeah,
with the police.
Yeah, this one right here, it was the owner, and that's why he wanted to buy all those stores. Because he was saying that we used to rent the same spot, and then we had to move from that spot to this spot because that was the stores. But yeah, we about to dive into it. But yeah, and this is interesting to me, Empress, because it's light.
No.
What?
Back to the point. Joe Budden, if you were selling something, would you want another major artist to come out and be like, "Hey, yo, we not buying it"? What? Stay on code.
Nah, I ain't even code. I'm just wondering, why is it a problem? Why don't we like ownership? Why do we have that European way of thinking? And even you gotta be on code. It's just simple.
No, I'm saying on code of simply, all right, fine, you're not going to pay for it. Whoop, dude. Why put it out to your audience not to pay for it? That's what I'm saying. Stay on code.
Yeah, I just don't want to use that word because I don't like people I've been seeing use that word.
Oh, okay.
Right, and I'll tell you when I hear stay on code, it seems like you're gonna make the wrong decision to make Yeah, it's just I ain't a coder.
Learn to code.
Right. So
What?
if you rocking like Joe Budden, you're not gonna have. Matter of fact, if like a group of black people banging on Joe Rogan,
Mm-hmm.
and they say, "Yo, Tig, I'm gonna bang on y'all." You think I'm gonna be on code? No, I've been trying to tell y'all to watch Joe Rogan for years. I'm not gonna be on code. Y'all is off code right now, nigga. What are you talking about? Y'all on the wrong code then, right? So that maybe we got to figure that out. Because I don't know what on code is, because you may be on the wrong code. What if we are on code? Kanye off code, though. Kanye is off code, bro. Kanye date white girls after white girls after white girls. I like
his some of his marketing techniques.
Like what? What he marketing? What he did?
Like putting your music on MPC, which advocates for people to actually understand the art of making music. And,
huh? What? You just said that to me?
I mean, if I get an MPC, I think I'm going to be more intrigued on, okay, what else can I do with this thing? I just invested $200 in it. So it's going to raise my curiosity to figure out what else I could do.
People pay more than that every day for phones.
Mm-hmm.
Simple phones. Nothing on it. Nothing special. Nothing come with it. You got to download shit.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying you might just get a phone with multiple uses versus just...
No, I'm just thinking. I don't think that's the purpose of it. Like you said, marketing, and like I think we use these words wrong. Like it's actual business. Like you're tired of making the streaming platforms rich. Like I don't get the narrative where we say it's marketing and it's good marketing here. No, it's good marketing is him throwing temper tantrums with his lady. That's what good marketing is. He's releasing a project right now, and he's in the headline every day because he's just Kanye in it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but me choosing where I want to put my music, we don't want to make that marketing because then people start looking at it like, look what Kanye just do. You know how people got the narrative with Kanye. We can't.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that, but for sure, he definitely mentioned how, politically speaking, he did not like the idea of those people profiting off of his music anymore. Yeah, and as far as that marketing narrative, it is definitely him just remaining in the headlines at all costs.
Oh, 100%. Boy,
whether it be buying baby Birkins or not being invited to the baby's birthday party.
Boy, even just recently, they said he with another Kim Kardashian lookalike. Kanye is Kanye, bro. Right? Mm-hmm. Kanye is pushing all boundaries, and let's see what happened. Right, because he released the tape. The tape is out. Me and Empras ain't hear the tape yet, really. Mm-mm. We did see a little videos here, a little performance here and there, but you know Kanye. Those might just be live performances. Yo, Kanye, come out and change the whole tape. What? Nah, he not on the tape no more. That was at the that was at Donda 2 performance. We took it off. That's not on the tape. Yeah, it didn't. Nope, it didn't make it. Soulja Boy, I heard your shit paying at the first Donda. I heard your Donda at Donda 1. Mm-hmm. So I was surprised when you didn't make it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These Dondas are rough drafts. These are rough drafts. You got to understand that. This is like back in the days when people used to make movies and they like, yo, I ain't telling nobody I'm in it till it come out. And I'm talking about when they come out, I need to see me in it. Like I'm going to look at it before I even tell you, because sometimes they have you in the previews and they don't have. You don't even understand this game, bro. This game that we live in. I got to show y'all one picture just for 1 second. Because eventually we might get into this. A nigga say this him. A nigga say this is me showing the military why I don't belong in Russia. Right? Because they know why I don't belong. 2 reasons why I don't belong. They never sent people with this type of hair. So they wouldn't even send me if I wanted to go. Because I want to go. I want to go hang out. And when I say hang out, not in a fun way, bro. I'm talking about I want to stand for democracy. You feel me? I want to stand up for democracy. But I'm not fit to go, they say. Right? They say I got my locks. They say my hair is past my little shoulder collar John right here. I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it.
Biblically.
Even if I wanted to. Right, Empress? Mm-hmm. Because some people want to do things, but they just can't. And I'm one of those people. So I don't want people to be like, dang, bro, you need to go over there and help those people. Yeah. So don't go no
change the stipulations. Hey, we taking people with dreads.
All right, and then it's gonna be me and all my dreads. But Elon Musk showed it to Kanye John. Yo, Kanye, you on another level, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You gotta bring all them rappers around too, man. I'm saying. But I know what you did. You brought that Saudi Arabian money. You see Elon?
Is there volume?
What is that's up?
You can respond.
What you mean? I don't know. You see I didn't respond, so you ain't turn the volume up, sis?
I thought it was down for a reason, and then I just quickly figured out it was.
Yeah, it was, but then.
But like, what is Elon to them?
What do you mean?
A billionaire or a rich person?
What do you mean?
Like, what are they saying? Elon Musk next to what?
The Elon Musk pulls up to Kanye West event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mostly awesome. The GOAT. Yeah, I mean, spent some time on the GOAT, like the LA area, South Texas too.
But what they were talking about with this Saudi Arabian guy flexing next to Elon. But yeah, he got nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just a
White guy into cars.
bro. I'm just look at Elon and look at everybody else. Kanye come out probably looking like Elon, but look at this nigga next to Elon. Bro, do you know Elon is the richest man? What are you doing, bro? Elon not doing that. You shouldn't do that. Like, if you stand next to me, and maybe I thought flexing was cool, you could do that next to me. But if it was me and Elon not flexing, I'm not flexing, and you flexing, you look broke, bro. You didn't trick nobody just then. You just tricked yourself. Cause now we start saying, yo, that nigga French Montana got way more money than Elon. And then you guys, hold on. But he don't. Man, why Elon ain't got his chain? Oh, he's a white dude. Okay, cool. Let me see Kanye real quick. Man, why Kanye ain't got his chain? Kanye weird though, bro. He not black. Let me see Jay-Z real quick. Man, why Jay-Z ain't got his chain? Man, hold on. Jay-Z weird though, bro. He from an old era. Find all the people with bags and then look at their clothes. Just look at them. Just look at them. And I be hearing you fake rich niggas that say, yo, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all. Cool, bro. Do whatever you do. I'm just telling you, bro. I've never seen them do it. The same way y'all think that they have one kid. You sugar. Kanye got hella kids. Elon got hella kids. What are you talking about, bro? There's no, bro.
Jay-Z got children.
You're never ever gonna be able to get a bag, bro, without kids. Right? I'm doubling down my kids shit right now, Empras. Right? You're never gonna be able to get a bag. And I'm gonna tell you why in a little bit. I got a video coming up, but I'm gonna run through this because I don't want to slow y'all down because y'all know I want to talk about the ghosts of Kyiv, right? And shout out to Kyiv because I don't even know if y'all know, but Klitschkov, yeah, that might just sound like a Ukrainian name. You might think I'm just fucking around. No, Klitschkov. He was a boxing bro. He was a Ukrainian champion. He was winning every year. He had like 4 belts or some shit. He was a boxer. He was like slow. But like he never lost a fight. He was undefeated guy. He was a big Russian. He's not Russian. He's Ukrainian. Big Ukrainian dude. He's never lost no fight. The last fight, I think he fought. I think the only loss he ever had probably was his last fight. I don't know. I think he went out on a victory. He fought like just some weird fight because he didn't want to fight the real people. When I say real people, no disrespect to Klitschko, because I was old, bro. He was like 40, so he didn't want to fight somebody like a Deontay Wilder. He didn't want to fight a Tyson Fury, but I think he did fight Tyson Fury, right? I think let me make sure, bro. Tyson. Yeah, but this is Man, he was like I said, bro. This nigga dominated the whole sport. He didn't lose to nobody, but he had a loss to Tyson Fury. Him and Tyson Fury fought. Tyson Fury is undefeated. Him and Tyson Fury fought it, but it was supposed to be a part two. Like I said, Vladimir was old, bro. The man was boxing from like the 90s, so like he was old as hell. He was a long time standing heavyweight champion, undefeated, bro. You could say he ain't fight a lot of people because it wasn't really that much buzz, but right, he's a champion. He's a champion. So we're gonna speak about him in a little bit, but he's from Ukraine, Kyiv to be exact, the actual capital, right? And he's the mayor over there. This boxing nigga, he a mayor over there, and he got plans. He got plans, and them plans ain't to run. Plans to go back to the boxing day, but if y'all see Klitschko boxing, y'all will be like, "Yo, Klitschko is true." He's just like, by the time I was watching him, he was old, bro, but he was slower than dirt. Like he's like he had to fight Anthony Joshua or some shit. Like he was just slow, right? But I'm gonna show y'all him in a little bit. Empress, I'm ready for you.
Okay. The View host Joy Behar's comments.
No,
Behar, thank you. Comments about her Italy vacation during a discussion about the Ukraine crisis are sparking backlash. Alrighty, you guys are on the screen. This article is by Natalie and Kim, published February 25th, 2022. Joy Behar spoke about hoping to travel to Italy during a discussion of Ukraine on The View. She brought up her travel plans after a co-host mentioned Ukrainians dying and being displaced. I'm scared about what will happen to Western Europe too, she said of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The View co-host Joy has come under fire after she expressed concerns on the daytime talk show that her plans to travel to Italy would be affected by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. I'm scared about what will happen to Western Europe too, Behar said during Thursday's show as she and her co-host discussed the ongoing crisis in Ukraine. Oh, they're gonna take the View birth down one at a time.
No. See, this is where I want you to be a thinker, right? And like, how you viewing this right now?
She gets suspended for 2 weeks.
Ooh, why you say that? Would they say that?
No, I'm assuming right now. Okay, but I'm scared. You know, you plan a trip, you want to go there. I want to go to Italy for 4 years, and I haven't been able to because of the coronavirus pandemic, Behar said. She added, and now this. It's like, what's going to happen there? I literally can't believe Joe Behar said this. Lizzie Wheeler.
Yeah, we ain't got to shout out. But no, you can shout out Liz just so people know Liz hating.
Yeah, she's one who reported this complaint to Twitter. Twitter has become like the world's HR. Everybody gets canceled. It's from a tweet from somebody's displeasure.
See, and you know me, Joy Behar never said nothing good for me. But it's still, why are you canceling somebody? Somebody, yo, I don't care. I can't do nothing. What you think I'm gonna do? Even if I did care, even if I was like, man, bro, I hate what Russia's doing, bro. I wish I could just kill all the Russians. That's still a stupid thing to say. Why would you want to kill all the Russians? Those are real people over there. Like, I don't get the, like, damn if you do, damn if you don't, bro. She didn't say nothing crazy, bro. She just expressed her thoughts, nigga. If y'all don't like it, then we don't like it. But why do I think she should get in trouble, though? Because Whoopi got in trouble. So I'm on cold, Empress. Fuck them, bro. Something gotta happen. Something gotta give.
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell me. I'm assuming her. They just taking them one off at a time. That's all I'm thinking.
I heard you say
That's what they better be doing. Picking them off and getting the new cast, and then want to tell them old ladies they old and they get the fuck off the TV.
So you saying they're trying to get another View?
They trips.
that old View is done. Take that 4-year trip. You've been trying to go for 4 years. Make it 4 years. Stay over there.
Yeah, I didn't help with the vaccinations. Numbers are low. Anyways, Behar made the comments after co-host Sunny Holston. Is that her name?
Yeah, I would say that.
Mentioned estimates were 50,000 Ukrainians will be dead or wounded. What the hell? What kind of projection is that? Will be dead? Can we get the actual number of who's dead and not start predicting fucking... Oh my gosh, that just made me upset. That should get backlash. Like, why is she wishing death on people, bro? Like, what is that about? Anyways, and that this is going to start a humanitarian crisis, a refugee crisis in Europe. We're talking about 5 million people that are going to be displaced. Holston said it's heartbreaking to hear what's going to happen. Earlier this week, Putin authorized a full-scale attack on Ukraine. In the hours that followed, explosions pounded cities around Ukraine, many hundreds of miles from the previous conflict zone. Ukrainian officials reported fighting on its borders with Russia and dozens of casualties.
Empress, I don't think you should go too much in this. Like, are they just talking about the Russia situation?
Mm-hmm.
I got a bunch of Russian news.
Okay.
Yeah, if you see anything else about Joy or the Alo situation, you can let me know. But doing Thursday segment, ABC News Chief Global Affairs, right there at the top where you got everything zero at. Yeah, right there.
ABC News?
Is that whole what is that saying? I just seen.
Oh, it's just saying that
Martha
Randitz of ABC News Global Affairs correspondent was on the show live from Ukraine, and Behar said that she was disgusted by some on the right who have seemed to embrace Russian President Vladimir Putin over America's own interests. Who?
Yeah, I don't know who she be talking about, but she's talking about the right. So.
And that's ironic because Behar, Liz might be a Republican. Then you just told us about all your personal interests. I've been trying to go for 4 years. Oh my gosh, I cannot go. Who cares? But again, you're on The View. They pay you for your personal opinions.
And
Liz didn't like it.
See, I didn't have a problem with that, right? Because this shit is literally called The View. So this their viewpoint, right? So like, why would we even care?
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, these niggas are whack ass.
But when you say this right here, like that avails you push back in anything you say. Now everything you say is under critique.
But you know them. They're democratic as you could be.
Mm-hmm.
That's their narrative. That's why I'm trying to figure out what's the narrative now that they want to cancel them. But you know why? Because they said something against a group that's kind of bigger than the Dems.
I just want to hear them say
Global.
Biden is doing a great job out of their mouths so everybody can understand that these people are lying to themselves.
Oh, and thousands of people. I can show you billions of people.
Like in this moment?
Oh, billions of people. No. Right now, Biden actually handled it fairly well. I'm going to play that video. He handled it fairly well. But I think...
So you're saying as far as the Russia, but if we were to go to like in Afghanistan, it would probably be a different answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. So they're just like tallying right now.
Because, this situation, it ain't really go nowhere yet. Same thing with Afghanistan.
What you mean? People are dead.
No. Yeah, people are dead, but we don't have like we're still doing our part. America is still doing their part as far as NATO, right? Like I said, Ukraine is not a part of NATO. So like we can't just like go into Ukraine and like just fight against them. So like I hope people know that.
Right.
Like unless you Trump, unless you just like be like, yo, but y'all tripping and we not playing none of that shit with nobody. Y'all want to do that shit, we come around like because that's what America does, right? But maybe Jamaica's part of NATO. Maybe all these people.
And I'm just thinking, what's the deal on the table? We help you. You got to help us. Give us all your resources. I know Ukrainian that stupid.
Fuck that. Ukraine. I think that's when I think Russia gonna get real serious. When there's a weird deal saying, yo, if we about to protect you, what? Like I said, they said you cannot join NATO, bro.
I wonder why this looks like this.
Cannot be on no NATO shit.
These guys are the only people out of the loop. They don't want to be a part of none of it. Look, they have no market.
Who?
Russia. Like none of this region. You go to China right here, Middle East.
No, Russia got a market though.
Where?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying they have like as far as on this map with America's like involvement in this. Because like this is in China or whatever, and America has this on here. This is an American company with China's information on here, with India's information on here, Canada's information's on here, and North America. There's no South America or Africa neither.
But
as far as being able to globally trade them or anything,
all I'm saying is for sure the Russians got a stock market. That's
I'm not saying
value.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. I'm saying that they obviously have their own markets and finance and all that other stuff that they do over there. But as far as on a we are the world, let's do this together, none of that going on with Russia.
Obama told Putin that he could do whatever he want to do. Just let me win. Not in those exact terms, but he said it very, 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 very close to that. I could find it and pull it up.
What do you mean, let him win the election?
Yeah, 2000 and the first time that Putin came on scene and he was really aggressive. Because I don't know if you remember, Obama kept on going over there, fucking basically sitting at his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Putin was so aggressive, bro. It was so confusing because when Obama was in office, Putin was this strong dude. It's like when Trump came in, it was like, nigga, Putin is Putin, bro. Putin over there. Right, but at first we were like, man, Putin gonna come over here. Like, look how Putin like he could be anywhere. Right. But Obama let him know clearly, like, yo, bro, I am not trying to get none of y'all affairs because around Obama time, which was whatever, but around that same time is when they went in and took Crimea, which is another part of their shit that where they annexed it. Meaning we looked at annex last time, nigga. That mean they took it. Mm-hmm. It's a cool way to say you took somebody's shit. And they don't like to say annex because what they're saying is they didn't take it because you're still yourself, because Hong Kong is technically annexed, right? Mm-hmm. They're technically annexed. There's technically still Hong Kong still did their own thing, but they're under China. China took that over. You heard them people fighting, trying to fight that shit, but we haven't even heard more data on that. Then people was running, fighting under umbrellas and ducking shit. You think that's done? I'm just telling you, China is China. Russia had this thing going where it was democracy over here. Same thing with North Korea and South Korea. That's how information get out of those places when you have somebody close to you that's on another wave. So Russia's tired of that. Right? It's not really a lot of real news, bro. They did a false flag the first day, said that somebody blew up some cars. Man, bro, these Russian folks, bro, it's the same. Cuba does it. Everybody does it, bro. They can literally shut off the internet, shut off all these connections to America or whoever else. Then what they do is they control the journalists, they control that whole system over there. Say, yo, write this newspaper. Tell them that nobody getting killed. Tell them we're not killing nobody over there. Look at China. China said nobody over there got the vid. Nobody over there, David. You feel me? You got to think about that type of shit, bro. Those guys said that they started it basically, and nobody over there on the David shit. But we over here, we got it. We can't run from it. It's chasing us everywhere. I'm just telling you, bro. I'm telling you, them people over there, they move different. Their news don't get out, honestly. So yeah, I'm viewing you, but have we been checking it? Have they never been on there? Like, what have you? How long have you ever paid attention to that system?
Not that long, but I was just looking for the ruble.
Russia ain't on shit. I smack me a Russian. Do your thing, Empress.
This article?
Oh, that's what you jumped to. Oh, that's the next one in line?
Yeah.
All right, rock out then.
I wasn't ready though.
Okay.
No, it's doing a lot.
Yeah, no, don't jump in yet because I'm still ready. I'm still ready. Because what you gotta think about is Empress. Right now, the last thing we just did was Joy Behar.
No, I'm just trying to figure out as far as like with Putin, right? Like, where is it with him? Like, is it like he's trying to take everything over? Because I remember even the rumor about like the Hillary Clinton shit, and if she won, it was going to be a problem, I guess. They didn't want her to win. But now it's like thinking on it's like, hold on, why wouldn't they want her to win? That would make it even easier to take Ukraine over. If they've been set on this mission for a while.
You talking about take Ukraine over? Yo, this shit right here got so much implications. China playing this shit smart. Yo, we tell them to calm down, but we trying to see what they got going on. We gonna tell them to yo, if this keep on going, all this is gonna do is make China look at it and be like, hold on, Russia think they stronger than us though?
Is this too soon?
Because Taiwan right there though. And we ain't calling Taiwan.
Quick
question.
You know, go ahead. Do you think the Uyghurs care about the Ukrainians going through their situation right now?
Hey, you hit me with something dope. I'm not comparing struggles, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna always embody the struggle. So I'm gonna show y'all something that happened. What happened was Back in the days, Empress, we was in slavery. Matter of fact, it was something called a plantation store. We used to go to the plantation store because we needed shit at the little situation. But what they didn't tell you was the debt. There's a lot of debt. Like, so the interest on whatever you borrowed was crazy. So the interest was way more than what you just paid for the item. So they was whacking us. Nevertheless, some weird situation happened. White people was across the pond. They doing bad. We over here in Tulsa, we doing good. They looking at us. They like, look at them over doing good. They hating because now it's almost like it's wrecking their mentality, because in their mind they say black people ain't shit, but they're watching us do good. So now they're at conflict with themselves. You can't live like that for too long. You have to figure out, are you right or are they playing you? So they say, yo, we're gonna lie on bro. They get some white chick, like always, white lady lie on bro, said he raped him. Everybody kind of knew it was fake. He waited, they took him, the white people, they come, they grab you, take you to jail, lock him up. He's locked up now, and they look outside, and it's almost 1,000 KKK members, 1,000 white people, racist people. I don't know if they're KKK, just racist people. They outside, they like, yo, we want to hang, bro. Bro raped one of our white, we gonna hang, bro. Fuck, bro. I don't care what bro talking about, we hanging, bro. So the judge or whoever won the bro in there, they called some black people. These black people, they went to war and shit too, so they know how to use a weapon. So their whole shit is their defense. They're the defense of the black community. So boom, they end up coming. They showed up with a firearm. White man see black people with firearm. They say, yo, who's that? Who's that nigger with that firearm? White people, who's that nigger with that firearm? And you like, nigga, I'm that nigga with that firearm. What you mean, who that nigga with the firearm? So you walk up and he try to take it from you. You like, the fuck wrong with that white boy? So you punch him. Bam, you punch him. And maybe you punch him, he's scared. You knock him out. You probably kill him because you punch him. They start shooting. And once somebody starts shooting, everybody starts shooting. So after that, it was just complete chaos. A lot of us got either killed or boom, something like this happened where they said, yo, we're taking y'all to protect y'all because y'all was outnumbered in that situation. We're going to protect y'all. So they took our strong bros. And these brothers, their whole goal is to protect the neighborhood, which is why they went up there to the jail, because they heard bros going to get hung, Empress. So their whole objective is to always protect the black community. They end up taking these boys, putting them into some shit where they said that they was going to help them and blah, blah. And in there, they tarnished them boys. They killed them. They gave them, like, I'm talking about the worst of the worst things you could imagine they did to these black people. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Everybody got a struggle. So I always be like, yo, black people, I don't even think we got enough bandwidth to completely cover it. Like, I cover it in the sense of like, yo, think about who we are. That's why I got my garb on. I don't want Putin coming and thinking I'm somebody I'm not. Right? When I see Putin with his little USA outfit on, I know who he is. He's a capitalist. Right? But he want to do it different. Right? He got a different plan. He want to have his own capitals. You remember? So, we just got to understand that whole narrative.
And like, does he have a religion?
Oh, them boys. Them boys over there. Them boys over there. That's how I feel. If I see me a Russian, Empress, you ready for me, bro?
No.
Okay.
No. Brother.
Yeah, I'm just trying to let everybody know that we don't really have enough bandwidth that y'all think we do, because all the shit that we've been through is, you feel me? Like, to be like the same way Empress just asked that question. Do you think the Uyghurs are concerned by the situation? You may be like, yo, that's insensitive. The Uyghurs ain't got no TV. Huh? What do you mean? That's insensitive. We don't have no TV either then. We don't know nothing just like the Uyghurs don't know nothing. What are you talking about?
They can't see us, we can't see them.
Bro, the world is fucking weird, bro. All those things that we thought was real was fake at one point. I'm just telling you, we don't know what's real no more, bro.
Okay.
Trump is coming out with Truth Social. Truth Social going crazy right now.
What's that?
That's his social network. That's the name of it.
Truth Social?
Truth Social. It was booming. I was supposed to read about it on Taco Tuesday, but I just want to and this right here, you're not going too in depth with it. Just a little overview, because
Okay. Is Square stock a buy on Block's earnings boom? 3 analysts weigh in.
All right, so let's keep this in mind, because I've been telling you this.
Mm-hmm.
I told you that Zoom got theirs coming on the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these tech companies and different companies, Tesla, a lot of these companies got things coming. I look at it like this. Everybody thus far has had amazing earnings. We're going to talk about NVIDIA in a little bit. NVIDIA may have, think about what Russia doing. Joe Rogan, every day he talked, Joe Rogan said Russia has this troll farm. He said all these memes that we be seeing about Black Lives, they'll be Russian people. That's what Joe Rogan says. A white lady came on there. She did studies. She said it's Russians. They doing the Russian because, you know, there's whole Trump and they got the media and this is how the what's the name of those people that they said crazy people? QAnon. They said these Russian people tricking them, and that's the whole narrative that they got. This whole little thing about how they give you these speeds, but they're saying it's Russian people. But then we just seen it again, Empress. You seen Meta and Russia get into a beef. Russia said, "Yo, stop blocking our 4 bros. Don't fact check none of our 4 bros. What do you? Don't check no media over here, bro. What are you doing?" Right? So that sounds to be. It seems to be true, Empress. If Russia already know, yo, don't check, don't like. That mean they never probably did this before. That mean they just trying some shit.
Wait, okay, so you're saying that allegedly they have Russian troll farms that are developing memes to put in front of people to manipulate them into doing what exactly? Believing in... They're making us protest. They're making us believe in lizard people. All these weird memes, all these weird conspiracy theories. So these are Russians. Oh, and is that why everybody's internet is kind of so closed off as far as like China and other ones, because they know the parameters and what you can do with it? Right. And they always say China. TikTok is doing it, they said. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was about to go to China. You know, they say China is one of the biggest breasts with that espionage type situation. But they say Russia doing it too. And right now, what they're looking at is cyber attacks. Because like I said, they already said Russia been doing these troll farms. So they already think Russia is one of the greatest cyber attackers. So now they're scared of cyber attacks, and something happened to NVIDIA today. Randomly today, something happens to NVIDIA where they say, yo, we're not really releasing nothing yet, but something happened. It didn't affect none of our business or nothing like that, but something happened in the system that we could see. That's what NVIDIA reported today, which is one of the biggest companies. Right? The biggest chip makers in situations like that. So I don't know, Empress. I don't know. But we have never seen a cyber attack. We don't know what cyber warfare look like. We don't know what it's like for a nigga to erase all your data. I don't know. I don't even know. What would a cyber warfare look like? What would they do? Propaganda. Oh my gosh. Numero uno, they would put stuff in front of you that is anti-you. But I'm saying, like, what would they really do to change something? Like, do you think they could wipe out all the dead? Like, what would they really do to make like a weird impact where it's like, dang, they done fucked everything up? Like, what is the... No, I feel like that's too obvious. If you do it slow, you just deteriorate them through their mind. You start to make them hate the place that they are at, and before you know it, just becomes a deteriorated society. Nobody wants to do shit. It's like the grasshopper and the ant. They literally just go from... It's a socialist. That's what they call it by terms as far as governments. But what happens is you have all these brilliant minds that are working tirelessly to, you know, be able to survive for the winter, quote unquote. Work 6 days, rest 1. You think the Most High designed that? Hell no. Hell no. The Most High would never design that. The reason why I'm saying that, the Most High made the Sabbath super special, right? So he even said, yo, even in a, because you know he can see societies coming. So even in a society like this, he said, yo, you got to still take that Sabbath as your day. But in reality, Empress, this shit that just happened to us should be the norm. People should be working at the office sometimes and at home sometimes. Me and you always say this, even at the job. Like, even when I was like, yo, they gonna really trip on us. In the time that we do work, we cover more work than they could do in a whole day. Who are you to be like, yo, y'all was missing for this little 30-minute span that you're supposed to be back off break? It's like, what about the people that's taking break in the work? Like, they taking 2-hour, 3-hour breaks. Like, yeah, the Middle East does it, right? Where they have 2 hours in the middle of the day where everything is paused. You get a power nap and you go back in.
So imagine if a lot of these jobs we went to, right? We worked for 4 hours straight, hard work, 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I think people would get way more done than being like, yo, you got 8 hours to do 2 hour worth of work.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just stretch it out. Yo, I'm just gonna chill right here. I got a little hour break coming up. Instead of us just being like, yo, we're gonna work, maybe have a little 30-minute break, an hour, and let's get back to this, bro. Let's go home. Like, why are we here all day? Like, why are we extending this process?
I guess it's a welfare situation, so you can't automatically assume everybody could leave and go home.
What do you mean?
Like if you're traveling 2 or 3 hours away to go to work.
I really want to discuss this. Like I said, I always talk about it, and I'm always like, yo, I've always looked at family as more important than money. Like money, like everything the Most High gives you is because what you have. Like I'm not a believer of you go do things and then the Most High bless you, right? So if you are like a single man, the amount of money you're gonna be able to make is limited because the Most High is gonna bless you with that amount of money, right? But if you get married and you have one children, the Most High is gonna provide for you, your wife, and one child, right? It's the same thing if you have two. So now some people probably have one child and want the provision of two, meaning that you want the wealth and you want all that success and all that comes with having two. But the Most High bless you with everything you have. That's a concept that I've just been thinking about lately. I'm like, bro, the way the Most High do things, because think about this, Empress, I always tell people this. The Most High works through people. Me and you will be chilling. You believe in the Most High. You say you hungry. Out of nowhere, somebody come through and say, yo, I bought too much veggie patties, bro. Y'all don't want no veggie patties? And you be like, nah, bro, I'm waiting on the Most High. The Most High said I can't really be trying to, you feel me? Or not, because that's not a good situation. Say you about to drown. Right? You about to drown. You in motherfucking New Orleans, levee done broke. Bam. You in your house, you like, bro, I ain't going nowhere. The Most High got me, bro. The Most High told me, bro, if I trust in him, he got me. Somebody pulls up. Beep, beep. Bruh, it's about to flood, G. I'm about to hurry up and get out of here, bro. I got an extra spot in the truck. You not trying to ride? Nah, but the Most High got us, bro. We can't fear the situation. We got to stay strong, right? We don't want to start showing disbelief or whatever the situation is. So that person say, yo, I'm out. Most High done blessed me with a car. Goddamn, that's my blessing from the Most High, so I'm out. So boom, you like, nah, I'm waiting. Most High's gonna come down and bless me personally. Next situation come, you still sitting there. Now the water keeps on rising, baby. The water up to your head top. So now you're on top of your house. Now you're not in the house no more in comfort. Now you're on top of the house. You hoping that it don't get worse for you. Now nigga come by on a boat. Nigga come by on a boat, Empress, and you like, yo, I got a boat, bro. You trying to slide up out of here? You like, nah, bro. The Most High said he coming to get me, bro. I cannot be starting this disbelief situation. I jump on the boat with you, fuck around and crash. Right? You start thinking like that. Then you drown. Right? The Most High don't use nature for no reason. The Most High is not here to help humans, right? If the Most High was here to help humans, he would have been helping humans. The Most High wants humans to help humans. That's why he put us here.
Humans, simply put, bro, you have a brain for a reason, bro. That is a terrible thing to waste. Okay? If someone comes and offers you aid, understand, what if God was one of us, just a stranger on the bus? Huh?
Man, you can't be God, bro. You just in a boat. God wouldn't be in a boat.
No, bro. It's not like that, bro. You are literally in danger, bro. You can have a conversation with the Most High later and ask him to forgive you when you safe. But at this very moment, bro, let's get back to reality really fast. You're in too deep mentally. Let's get back to reality and realize that we are about to harm ourselves and cause physical harm to ourselves.
That's super weird, though. But I'm telling you, I tell people that all the time. I'm like, yo, you can't look at this like that because the Most High does everything through people. It's nothing that he does through the air, bro. Like, shit just don't happen, bro. It's always somebody on the end of that blessing, bro. Like he was saying, as far as being a Jew, right? If you find some money and you didn't work for it, you give it away, right? You want to live off everything you earn.
You want to know that everything you had coming for you. That's why I was explaining, like, as a billionaire, you may lose 2-3 billion. Right? You may lose 2-3 billion. Yeah, you may be 10 billion up, you may be 100 billion up now. Everybody looking at you like you this great person, but you lost 3 billion at a time. Right? So a lot of these concepts, bro, it's always there. It's like, yo, you have to understand that the Most High works through people. Right? There's always going to be something going on, a blessing or even a curse. I guess it's not really a curse, but a lesson. All these things is always there whenever you the Most High is present. But most people, like I said, bro, they believe in a spiritual Most High, and that's not a good word. But like in a religious concept, right? They believe somebody that's just floating in the sky and he does miracles randomly, right? It's not actually somebody seeing you down and being like, yo, I'm a person of the Most High. The Most High said,
that's what they don't understand, is that there's an essence. And most of the things I think that have that ESS have something to do with like a lesson. I feel like the man's lesson is the woman because he didn't lead in the garden. Or he failed to lead in the garden, I would say.
It ain't even look, because it ain't even about the fact that he didn't lead, Empress, right? It's more so the fact that he didn't take responsibility when the Most High came and seen him. Because look, he didn't have to do it. She ate the apple and he ate it because she ate it, but he knew not to eat it. Right? So the Most High came back to him like, yo, bro, you asshole, bro. And then he said, yo, it's the
lesson. And even mistress is a lesson for the wife. You failed somewhere in this relationship. What is another one? Stress. That's a lesson. You went too deep. You're doing too much. Slow down. These are all lessons.
Right. And you know that's super important because like if you live in the world, you need something that's bigger. Like I said, you can say you want to work, you want to become rich, you want to do all these fly things, but where's the other comprehensive data of her after, right? Like, where is it like, yo, the Most High said, yo, you're going to walk through the gates, bro. Like, where is that? Like, nobody else really have that besides the original situation that we come from as far as Jews, Judaism, Catholic, whatever you may want to call it, the original, right? The originals, right? That the first start of this whole little Dead Sea Scrolls. Universal. Yes, ma'am. Right. So that exact essence of being like, yo, there's somebody up there that put us down here. And they told us that we got to get right. We're going back. Like, where's that at? What's going on up here? They just slid, bro. I seen people commenting, but I thought it was my little post.
Oh, shit. Z Corp Alpha?
Shut down hospital database. Man, what's Scoop talking about, bro? Scoop, what you talking about, bro? Z Corp telling me to stay focused. Man, all that Z Corp about that shit. What you mean stay focused, bro? And I seen the bro watching. I seen a few people watching, but hey, shout out to y'all for tapping in with the cast, man. Y'all know how we do it, bro. Make sure y'all comment, like, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. I hope y'all see that thumbnail, man. This thumbnail says subscribe. You know, and the main reason why I got my garb on, bro, because I'm literally standing up for myself tonight. Like, yeah, I'm just like, I hope y'all look at me and y'all like, yo, that bro, they're like, he a eunuch or something.
No, where were we though?
Yeah,
it's just the essence, and that's what you see. I don't know if that was Jordan Peterson that mentioned it about the aspect of having children and how it gives you that it fills that void of the creator. Because like as a child without children or whatever the case is, you don't get that rite of passage of experiencing like telling your children the same things that you kind of have trouble with and realizing that it's wrong, but somehow you can't crack it. So why do you expect the child to crack it? And it's like you start to kind of hold yourself accountable and you either destruct and you remain childish or you transform and you become that woman or man that you need to be. So yeah.
Oh no, that's 100%.
Children are that it has an essence. It fills a void. I promise. It
You
feels
know what I'm
good.
saying? Those are all the innate things.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else we do is for our own selfish purpose. You can go to work every day, you want to do all that. That's for your own selfish purpose. Right? The things that the Most High put you here to do, bro, is literally to be a blessing to somebody else. Like this whole astrology thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dates became important because people born on those dates did something. I'm just telling you. You can't find a date that they don't tell you something happened. Every day that they tell you about, every astrology sign, every birthday, every number, everything that's important that they have is, yo, this means it all comes from somebody that lived that day that did something. So now if you live that same day and you do something that when in the future somebody say, yo, this is a day of this, whoever born on this day do these things, this is what it is, right? You have to be a legacy almost, be like what they say, Shem. That's why the white Jewish people, the black Jewish people, everybody, they'd be like Hashem. So the name, so that's Shem. The logos, and that's Shem. Right. So you got to kind of understand Shem. That's what it represents. What else you got for me?
All right, but yeah. So the Square stock is big this morning after crushing analyst earnings expectations in yesterday's quarterly report. Investors are abuzz today after payment processing company Block, also known as Square, Indeed. Hold on. They crushed their analyst estimates. Block handily beat earnings, net revenue, and gross payment volume estimates in its earnings call yesterday. Strong gains from elevated Cash App users, up 4 million from June to December. Beat many analyst expectations. Additionally, Block reported earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and what's that beautiful word? Amortization. EBITDA of 184 million compared to estimates around 143 million.
Empress, you throwing the article on here?
Oh, thank you.
Yes, man.
But yeah, 3 analysts weigh in on Square in the summer. Muzho analyst Dan Dole stated he believes buying Square now could be the equivalent of buying JP Morgan in 1871, an unabashedly bold claim. Dole argues Block's future revenue potential remains high and the company continues to rapidly be expanding. They did not put it there. Into new spaces. Speaking of the banking titan, JP Morgan analyst Titisen Hung similarly gave Block an overnight rating, citing the company's recent acquisition of BNPL Giant Afterpay. Hung expects Block to see enhanced profit growth. The 16th analyst panel at TipRanks gave Square a strong buy rating. 14 analysts rated the company a buy, while only 2 maintained it's a hold. They set an average month price target of $195.13. So $195.13, representing 67% upside. That is the conclusion of that article.
We'll have to look at the chart time. The picture weird numbers just talking about it. But I already knew they was bugging because remember I told you how amazing Cash App was in Square. Told you. Jack Dorsey has done more for the black community than that black man that you had in that presidency. Attack their major industries. Yo, did you hear the discussion we had about Ye and how one of your homeboys said that he not downloading the Ye, he not rocking with the Ye, he's stealing it? People don't understand though, bro. The only way we can take down these industries is if we start having people step right. These motherfuckers ain't stepping, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers ain't stepping, Empress. So, man, it'll be good. It'd be good, right? To where you like, yo, that's your.
So is that normal protocol though for like a brother just be like, bro, you just gonna have to pay us for it? Versus brothers are like, no, we gonna fight to the death. This mine.
And you saying as far as in the Ukraine situation?
Haiti.
Oh, Man,
That's petty.
it's. And I always tell you about France. France has the museum, one of the largest museums in the world. The Louvre. They have all, not all, not all, a lot of artifacts. Majority of them shits from traditional things like Haiti, Africa, and stuff like that. So they got some ancient artifacts, some findings in the Louvre. Yeah, you gotta be very. You gotta be very careful of a lot of shit, bro. Yeah, I may not understand the narrative, but yeah, definitely, Chris.
Huh?
In that situation, you gotta understand though, Dessalines wasn't there. I just want to make that very, very clear.
It was just too soft.
Nah, Toussaint been gone. Toussaint even seen the day
Excuse
that
me. Who did they negotiate with?
Toussaint never seen the day that we made it. That's why I tell you I always compare him to Moshe. Moshe got to see it
In France.
Yeah, so he was with the Most High, kind of. He was done. He was like he never ever went back to Haiti, right? That's how Lean told, bro. He said, bro, that don't sound like a good plan. So you about to go and try to negotiate some shit with them, boy? Yeah, nah, we just smacked them. Fuck what they talking about, all right? So he went over there. They did what they did, and he never returned to Haiti. So I'll tell you what happened with Dessalines is Dessalines end up giving some money to a white guy. This white guy end up taking the goddamn money, bro. Taking the money. So Dessalines, man, this nigga depleted the whole army, bro.
story. I was screaming, I feel her, you just ignore me. Never sterilize your vision, keep it going. Where that's a fact, nigga, that came up. When it got me a jet set on your bitch, nigga, I'm flamed up. Ain't no time to dwell on fuck niggas who trained up. The bitch, I'm too dead, cause can't kill time. Learn from mistakes, won't keep no knowledge in the still mind. Man, them little niggas over there hating, getting solar, they gon' take it. Ho, got caught up with another nigga, yeah, she still lying. Screaming out for her, you left me stranded, nigga damaged. Hit all my blood rules, bitch, I created my own bandage. Managed to keep my cool, fuck up a temperature, some manners. Wouldn't wanna get slandered by these bitches on banners. Make more room for my cannons, you understand me? Wouldn't know how much gain you would've picked up from a dope fiend. Intercept your wine, makes it be, know how slow speed. Fuck nigga, keep clutching, you too pipe, 3.14. Nigga better pipe down for you end up in a nose, please. Fuck niggas think that's gonna have to show me. Must be sleep, little nigga stuck it off the codeine. Never talk down on this young nigga story. I was screaming, I feel her, you just ignore me. Never sterilize your vision, keep it going. Yeah, that's a fact, nigga done came up. When it got me a jet set on your bitch, nigga, I'm flamed up. Ain't no time to dwell on fuck niggas who done trained up. But bitch, I'm too dangerous. Hell, word you done said behind my back, bitch, you gon' eat that roller game shit for real, I'm forever paid, bitch, I bleed that. Look me in my eyes, say I'm number one, but it ain't no team, man. They did a young nigga 30 in that bottom, I ain't gon' recap. Hold on to them feelings, bitch, ain't no feelings, I had to let them go, I had to hold on to that sack, bitch, that money got me untouchable. Surviving on these trials, just cut wild, nigga can't fuck you. Nigga best be cautious, cause I'm digging in your conscience. They gotta come shadow game with me, cause bitch, I'm robbing. Love you when you up, but they look away when you starving. You intimidated by my focus, bitch, I'm locked in. Nigga best be cautious, cause I'm digging in your conscience. Young nigga running wild, I take a fuck nigga to the dentist. Ay, I ain't got plenty of smiles, bitch, don't ever think that I'm finished. I played the fool to a fool, and it was hard for the distinguish. Niggas ain't really living that life, so it's hard to keep up with their image. Empower all my people, cause I'm tired of seeing them in that jungle. You class full of like eat, bitches gon' always be a rum, but you get stage fright when you stand for the oppressed. He must got a cold weapon. Why not fight for your life when we see brothers laying them cold stretchers? Hey, rules not to be broken, you can't go back, bitch, it was spoken. He was spotted from the smell, so devastated, nigga was potent. He was told on his niggas shit potato, they had to soak him. Fuck trying to get over my niggas, make it rain like the ocean. Hold on to them feelings, bitch, ain't no feelings, I had to let them go. I had to hold on to that sack, bitch, that money got me untouchable. Surviving all these trials, just cut wild, nigga can't fuck you. Nigga best be cautious, cause I'm digging in your conscience. They gotta come shadow game with me, cause bitch, I'm robbing. Love you when you up, but they look away when you starving. You intimidated by my focus, bitch, I'm locked in. Nigga best be cautious, cause I'm digging in your conscience. Going through a fucked up time, bitch, you better keep them tools up. Made a wish and he died, really think he was gon' fool us. Cherish you only like us here in the dark, bitch, it's a pool of blood. You done already been judged by that cracker, you a rule of thug. Bitch, I'm cut from all cloths. Nigga get a little money, now they start acting like you a mob boss. Up on these niggas like I got a couple birds sitting in the vault. I was steady breaking the house as a kid, no daddy's living lost. Bullets flying with no name.
Yo, Friday like my Saturday. Yo, Friday like my Saturday. Yo, Friday like my Saturday.
Yo, Friday like my Saturday. Yo, Sunday like my Monday. That pussy like my happy place. But nothing like some money. Gon' have to meet me halfway. Cause I don't do no front. If you ain't got no bag to make, you better go get you some. You better go get you some.
We up, eyes low, but a nigga be up.
Nigga be low.
We up, eyes low, but a nigga be up.
Nigga be rolling.
We up, eyes low, but a nigga be up.
Nigga be low.
We up,
what it's gonna be?
Low, but a nigga be up.
Right out the gate, you can call me a Judas. I'm raising the state. They was sleeping, they Buddhists. They made a mistake like I made on the break. You gon' lay in that bed that you made. Bitch, I'ma stand on the word that I say. If I ain't, I'ma lay at the bay of a lake. I ain't ate in like 180 some days. I'ma lie to my fate. I was trying to get straight. I've been trying to be home. Look at the time that we on. Still trying to find me a zone that I fit, but I'm big as a bitch, so I had to go find me my own. I had to put my little hit me on roll. My little bitch probably think that I'm doing her wrong, but I bought back a bag, so she had to respect it. I bought me a judge and it's doing me just. I'm speaking on facts. I ain't doing no flex. You Mario Lopez, you little niggas always be doing too extra. You get caught in the moment, get caught in the flame. Won't ride a young nigga wave. I am the pick of the litter. They call me Amazon Prime, and I like that little lie, cause a young nigga always your Friday like my Saturday, your Sunday like my Monday. That pussy like my happy place, but nothing like some money. Gon' have to meet me halfway, cause I don't do no front. If you ain't got no bag to make, you better go get you some. You better go get you some.
We up, eyes low, but a nigga be up.
Nigga be low.
We up, eyes low, but a nigga be up.
Nigga be rolling.
We up, eyes low, but a nigga be up.
Nigga be low.
We up, but it's eyes low, but a nigga be up. Oh.
I know, you know, I know, I know. Your today is my tomorrow. You too ashamed to say you borrow. You the crab inside the barrel. You pulling me down, blowing my high, don't come around again. Getting that money feel better than pussy, but I'm finna pound again. We finna pour some liquor inside of some pools and then we finna drown again. See you back round to him, but shit ain't the same, so now you feeling down again. I'ma sit you home with some jet lag. Head rack, cover up your head tracks. Beating up the wall with the headboard. Got your ass sticking out like the head track. Throw it up like an alley. Come from the back of the glass, from the back of the ass when I slam it. That little nigga 30 ain't hot. That little work that he drop on the block, it ain't doing no Friday like my Saturday. Sunday like my Monday. That pussy like my happy place. But nothing like some money. Gon' have to meet me halfway, cause I don't do no front. If you ain't got no bag to make, you better go get you some. You better go get you some.
We up, eyes low, but a nigga be up.
Nigga be low.
We up, eyes low, but a nigga be up.
Nigga be rolling.
We up, eyes low, but a nigga be up.
Nigga be low.
We up, but it's eyes low, but a nigga be up. Oh.
And we're back. Shout out to the Brief Intermission crew. Them boys should be main show. I am them boys headline and T.I. style.
We're doing square.
I seen a lot of that T.I. Yes, ma'am. I seen a lot of that T.I. narrative. Said T.I.
No, I'm talking about him.
It Tip went on stage, man. And Tip said the reason why they hating on though, because I'm actually good. And Tip, man. Shout out Tip. Do you see me seeing Tip?
You got a lot of yourself.
Man, Tip delivered his message so fucking different. I'm like, Tip. We all seen you, bro. Come on, bro. Say it was your first one. I'm actually good. They say most comedians don't even able to get through the set. I got through the set. Yeah, it wasn't as what I wanted it to be, but I got through the set. It was a success. So, you know, maybe T.I. taking success from small things. He's an artist. He just, I just need a little small success every day. T.I. said, y'all supposed to laugh right there.
That was funny.
T.I. said a joke of a laughter, bro. Shout out to T.I. Y'all supposed to laugh right there. He said, man. But yeah, we
They're gonna crowd you. No, your wife was supposed to laugh. What T.I. gonna do once he gets some hecklers in the front row? You're not funny. We see you lie to yourself on them interviews. You're not funny, bro. We telling you right now.
You glasses and that's my new shit.
Double vision.
Niggas be everybody be capping. I'm glasses and I'm just on a new sophisticated level with things. Like I said, I'm not from here.
You want people to stop the glassing?
I'm for sure. The double eye vision. Cause you know the pitting of them in Jamaica or the glass wiping business. Can't do the glass wipe no more, Bridget. Done with the glass wiping, man. Glass wiping got out the hand. Right? I be seeing you be wiping glasses. You professional though. You wipe lenses and everything.
With my drawers on. I was referencing that video that you showed me where the lady was getting jumped down after she finished wiping the glass.
She's getting jumped down.
He was taking up and threw that. You putting the glasses back on.
Yeah, you gonna spread some fake rumors around. I mean, what you saying right now? Telling somebody was taking somebody up through there? What do you mean?
He gave her his number.
Took her ass up through there.
Whoa, guys, get your head out of the gutter, guys. What are you guys talking about?
What I had set up?
NVIDIA.
Video just a little small bug. Oh no, what? All you had to do is go. Yeah, you did that. But in that SoundCloud, all you had to do is just go backward.
Yeah, I did. Maybe too many? No, it's right.
No, two? Oh yeah, because we was videos now.
Okay, so chip maker NVIDIA investigates potential cyber attack. U.S. chip maker NVIDIA Corporation said on Friday it was investigating a potential cyber attack following a report that said the attack may have had taken parts of its business offline for 2 days. A malicious network intrusion caused outages in NVIDIA's email systems and developer tools over the last 2 days. The Telegraph reported early on Friday, but said it was unclear if any data was stolen or deleted. We are investigating an incident. Our business and commercial activities continue uninterrupted, NVIDIA said in a statement. We are still working to evaluate the nature and scope of the event and don't have any additional information to share at this time. Shares of the company paired gains to trade down 0.7% in late afternoon trading. At a market cap of nearly $600 billion, NVIDIA is the most valuable chip maker in the United States. It is known for its graphics processing units, GPU, that enhance video gaming experiences and advanced computer simulations. That is the conclusion of the article. GPU that enhance video.
Empress, you know they got it set up on 2 Johns. Yeah, I hope y'all going to the right video. Y'all don't think that y'all still waiting. They got them waiting for another video. You ain't cancel the video, beautiful?
I did not make it private.
Small face.
Hi.
DJ Small face.
Somebody decided to do everything today, and he was about to make the show very janky, working on 12 hours. So yeah, I had.
We ain't see you play no big videos yet, so you don't know who jank.
We just played a video. Oh, that's not a big one to you.
You played a little smally.
Well, it wasn't any movement. It was just the photo still.
It was like a walkthrough.
When I come through, when I walk through.
Oh, you said you come through and walk through.
And yeah, so NVIDIA, man, what's going on with those guys? Do you think they want some Bitcoin from them?
Who want Bitcoin? Somebody want
just
Bitcoin?
Thinking of the
NVIDIA?
previous cyber attack that happened with the, was it electrical company?
What happened?
Coal.
Well,
it was like a ransomware. Like they want a ransom money or whatever.
Yeah, they be wanting ransom all the time. They be wanting ransoms all the time. But that right there was dang. Yeah, and them brothers, they ain't want to disclose it. They thought it would be embarrassing if they disclosed it.
Wait, what happened? They didn't want to disclose what?
That they had got licked. Yeah, because you know, they knew people was gonna be scared. They like, damn, I know I got my data over there.
Bro, I was just reading this headline, so I'm really confused on what we were actually talking about.
What headline are you reading?
Freaking the NFT scam.
You to jump around.
No, I'm trying to private the video.
Oh, you private in the video in NVIDIA.
Huh?
You private in the video NVIDIA.
Cause got the video.
Yeah, I was about to go delete it from John, right?
Cause you can use it eventually. Maybe not. Wait, how are you gonna private it? You gotta do your way. Delete it from the John?
Yeah, but I just leave it right now while we live.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully the folks know that when they come in, they just check the. It's two lives on there when you. Imagine me telling a nigga that's watching the actual live right now. There's 2 lives on there. When you click the live, the video that's not working, come over here. I didn't see the video where you told me to come over here, bro. I never got over here, nigga. What are you talking about? I'm doing a video on the working one.
If you watching this video, go to the other video. Tell them.
And tell them, yeah, if you want to. Matter of fact, don't worry about it. See, that done lost y'all points because now we done thought of it. So now I'm gonna go, right? And I'm gonna go to that same video that they say started at 10:30. Right, and I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna say, go to the next video that's currently live. Somebody was telling me that they could tell I graphic designer in the booth. They see me have Putin and I'm biting together.
Who said that?
Somebody just commented in.
Who's he?
Ross. What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, you got tricked because you think it's me. So let me go show you the ground because you think it's me. Because I know you heard me say that. You was like, shit. You know what you commented. You got embarrassed.
Yo, what are you talking about right now?
You got embarrassed.
They're not talking about me as a designer? They talking about you as a graphic designer?
No, they're just saying that they know that we got a designer. That's what they're saying. They're just saying the thumbnail. What? Man, I didn't go back to the video yet. You just see me scrolling down and download the.
Babe, you stop.
You just literally watching me till I
stop. Stop. I cannot laugh anymore.
Now my daughter just seen me in this outfit. Like, yo, daddy, what you got? See, that's what I'm saying. My daughter might think I'm pretending. I want everybody to know who I am, truly, but because, you know, the thing is, everybody been talking about how they gonna be. I seen somebody talk about how he gonna be in the tank going to Russia. He jamming some hood music, some Rise of Chicago music. Nigga, blow that nigga. Like I'm talking about, like he in a tank because you know, right now we all wondering, are we gonna have to go? But I showed y'all me earlier. Doing a full split. Right, I showed y'all me earlier doing a full split in demonstration to the army folks, letting them know that yo, don't send me over there. You gonna send you send a cheerleader over there, but don't send me over there, bro. Send me somewhere else, bro.
He's gonna be like, great.
Send
the
me
soldiers need something to put in the hole. You told me that.
Yo,
you told me all men need sex.
Yo, send me somewhere else, bro, where they need intellectuals, bro. Send me where I can help them in the intellectual part of the game, bro. Mental warfare. Put me on the mental warfare part of the game. Yeah, take me off the field warfare, bro. I got some ladies that got volunteer for the field warfare.
Y'all not protected by women at all.
Sending their ass out.
All right, so here we go. We have sent one out. Biden nominates Jackson, first black woman to Supreme Court.
You know I want the story here. You know I want the story here. I love stories like this. And you know what I'm going to do? I had a background for this young lady. I wish I had my backgrounds, bro. I could just pull my different backgrounds. I had a background, but I didn't end up saving it. I ain't really like the way it came out, but I got a background for me and you. When we do our cast, I got a versus.
Yo.
I got a versus. Me and you.
don't want to Patreon ones?
No. I got me. I got you. I got versus me. Right.
Mm.
Then over here, I got charts. It's a chart competition.
Yo, you are funny. Stop.
Babe,
I'm not trying to laugh.
Babe, but you seen me design the Putin one though. I say Putin versus Biden. Bring it up. Pull it up. Pull it up for the folks real quick. Go to pictures. Pull it up for the folks, bro. The folks tell me they want to see it. They just message me.
Hey, yo, bro, what is that?
Hey, just
you sharing a whole screen?
Just show it like that, bro.
You a madman. What do you mean show it like that?
You said shit could get bad for you.
With these cyber attacks.
A professional person like you, babe, just go to pictures. You said a professional person like you. Come on, bro. Right there, Biden. The one that
I don't want other graphic designers to steal our stuff.
The one that say Biden.
Bead.
Yeah, you like that one? The Biden?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Biden. And I'm spelling it like that. That's my shit. So if you ever see anybody, you see that? Show the people that thumbnail. That thumbnail word. Let me know what the people think about that thumbnail. I know you like doing F11s to get that little jank off there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I'm not paying attention. Oh, you still over here. Nah, do your thing. I ain't here. Don't worry about me. But give me the mouse. I'll save you. Give me the mouse. Give me the motherfucking mouse. Oh, what the? Empress gave me something. Wow, I don't know what this was.
You gotta plug it in.
Oh, this for the mouse? Where I'm plugging it into? In the keyboard?
Yeah.
Yo. We call her.
You asked for the mouse. You gotta be more specific next time.
Oh, and you said you had the mouse. So y'all see this jar here? Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. See, that's the thing too. I need Empress because Empress always be like, "Yo, that's too busy.
Bae.
You got too much busyness going on, babe.
Alright.
You busy buddy." But nevertheless, I got one of these same Johns right here. I got Empress at the top and I got me at the bottom. Over here, I got charts. Where y'all see this area where it say live and subscribe and breaking news and situations like that? It's me and Empress. I mean, that's not me and Empress. It's charts over here. So this background is charts. Me and Empress both got our team pictures. Right? So Putin representing his team, Biden representing his team. And it's a versus. So you know that me and Biden not on the same team. And then if you see the way I got the names, I got them in a certain triangular way. And you may not even notice that because I love pyramids. Mm-hmm. So this is a pyramid scheme. So I don't know how y'all may take that. So I'm not going to say it like I want to say it. But, right, it's a versus. Me versus Empress. Charts. Live trading. Saturday morning.
What, on the Sabbath?
Be there, be square.
Man, I'm trying to be no Sabbath.
Be there, be square. Your Sabbath? Here you go, G. Take your Sabbath back from me.
Mm-hmm. You got guests coming over.
Take your Sabbath back
and
from me.
You want to be trading?
Do you have the John set up?
Hmm?
Do you have the John set up? Oh, you waiting on that to get messed up? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. No, don't worry about me. If you're waiting for that to get started, then do I have anything in there? Because I could run through something right now. I could run through something right now.
Run.
Smelling good, guys. Whoa.
Okay, so President Joe Biden on Friday nominated federal appeals court Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court, the first Black woman selected to serve on a court that once declared her race unworthy of citizenship and endorsed American segregation. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
She endorsed it?
No, it was the Supreme Court.
Okay. President Joe Biden on Friday nominated federal appeals court Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to Supreme Court, the first Black woman selected to serve on a court that once declared her race unworthy of citizenship and endorsed American segregation.
Man, Empress, you smart as fuck. You read that lady's name like you had you a spell book. I don't know what you got going on. You must know this lady or something from home.
No, I just read this over twice.
I would have been called her Katiji. Katiji Brown. Katiji.
Wait, how did I say it? Babe, this is literally taking me off track completely right now.
Taking you off track? Where?
Yes. Are we reading this or we?
What track you on? You on the bright line? You better get off. You gonna get right line with the right hook.
Oh my god.
Hit you in the back like a book.
I'm done, guys.
Fat girl getting cooked.
Fat girl getting cooked.
Babe, go and read that.
Thank you. All right. So yeah, you guys heard that first part twice. And we're just gonna go with Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Oh, you trying to?
You want to go with Ketanji? Ketanji. How did I say it, babe? I have to have said it way better than that.
You lost it. So I fucked you around and made you lose it.
Yeah.
Nah, but I like Ketanji even more than the very first one you said. So I'm not even gonna tell you the first one because that could be Ketanji. But the way you said it just sounded so American that it's like, cause the whole time I seen it now, I'm like, man, this name look traditional as hell. But then the way you said it,
Ketanji?
Yeah, you said Ketanji or something.
You know what? That's what was on my mind. It looks like my friend's name, but this doesn't look like her name. But I recently see her name on Facebook, and she changed it to a K, which is messing me up really in my brain because I know her name to be C-A-T, but she put K-A something. She changed the letter to K, and now I'm seeing this name. I want to say Katia or Katia G or something like that, but I'm looking at it and I'm saying Ketanji. No.
Ketanji.
If
you're gonna say it like that.
Ketanji.
But before you said it real American, which you made everything fit into the society.
Ketanji Brown Jackson?
Nah. Ketanji. Soon as you say Ketanji, I'd have been like,
can we play it back?
That's not one of our Neros. Nah, we don't got playback on our videos. Shoot yourself in your feet. Cause I could have went back on and played it back, but we ain't got it. We ain't got it.
Okay. Alrighty. Introducing Jackson. At the White House, Biden declared, I believe it's time that we have a court that reflects the full talents and greatness of our nation. With his nominee standing alongside, the president praised her as having a pragmatic understanding that the law must work for the American people.
100% fact. If y'all know anything about Ketanji, Miss Ketanji, she on both sides of the aisle as far as the way she moves things, but she's still.
Who isn't? Who isn't on both sides?
Gosh, Democrats and Republicans. These niggas are one sided as hell.
Oh, I was talking about the Supreme Court.
Oh, Democratic Supreme Court justice and Republican Supreme Court justice. like every time somebody nominates somebody, the brothers that they usually nominate usually be one sided. Like,
extremist.
You feel me? It ain't really been a black woman on the bench yet. But I think we had Clarence. I think Clarence was on the bench, and Clarence is very, very open-minded. But maybe they say, he on some Republican shit. I don't know. Most powerful positions in America that black people ever held was on the Republican side. So like with Supreme Court justice and all these other the highest shits first, yeah, it was majority of the time with Republicans. But we got the black lady.
With his nominee standing alongside, the president praised her as having we got that. She strives to be fair, to get it right, to do justice. And Jackson, Biden delivered on a campaign promise to make the historic appointment and further diversify a court that was made up entirely of white men for almost 2 centuries. He also chose an attorney who would be the High Court's first former public defender, though she possesses the elite legal background of other justices as well. Jackson would be the current court's second black member, Clarence Thomas.
Shout out to me being a motherfucking guy when I come to knowing stuff, bro.
A conservative is the other, and just the third in history. She would replace liberal Justice Stephen Breyer, 83, who is retiring at the end of the term this summer, so she won't change the court's 6-3 conservative majority. Jackson would join the court as it weighs cutbacks to abortion rights and will be considering ending affirmative action in college admissions and restricting voting rights efforts to increase minority representation. No more affirmative action. So they ain't gonna meet the quotas no more.
See, and I tell you, that's why they say she just, because that's not really democratic. Yeah, that's kind of sort of conservative. It's like, yo, bro, no, bro, we're not putting people in schools to get representation, bro. No, turn that shit off.
Alrighty, she would be only the 6th woman to serve on the court, but she would join 3 others already there, including the first Latina Justice Sonia Sotomayor. In brief remarks, Jackson thanked Biden as saying she was humbled by the extraordinary honor of this nomination. She highlighted her family's firsthand experience with the entirety of the legal system as judges and lawyers, an uncle who was Miami's police chief, and another who was imposed on drug charges.
Imprisoned.
Oh, imprisoned. Imposed sanctions got me. Anyways, she also spoke of the historic nature of her nomination, noting she shared a birthday with Constance Baker Motley, the first black woman to be confirmed to the federal bench. If I'm fortunate enough to be confirmed as the next Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, United States, I only hope that my life and career, my love of this country and the Constitution, and my commitment to upholding the rule of this country, of law and the sacred principles upon which this great nation was founded, will inspire future generations of Americans, she said. Jackson, 51, worked as one of Breyer's law clerks early in her legal career. She attended Harvard as an undergrad and for law school and served on the U.S. Sentencing Commission, the agency that develops federal sentencing policy, before becoming a federal judge in 2013. Her nomination is subject to confirmation by the Senate, where Democrats hold the majority by a razor-thin 50-50 margin, with Vice President Kamala Harris as the tiebreaker. Party leaders have promised swift but deliberate consideration. Friday's ceremony was attended only by White House staff, Jackson's family, and news media, in part because the Senate is out of session this week. Everyone wore masks because of the pandemic. Biden and Jackson removing their speak. Wait, what? Removing theirs to speak. Okay. He bent to pull out a lectern. What is that? A lectern step? Okay, a lectern step for her to stand on as she made her remarks. Her introduction came 2 years to the day after Biden, then struggling to capture the Democratic presidential nomination, pledged in a South Carolina debate to nominate a black woman if presented with a vacancy.
Right, so what she's saying, she's glad that Biden held his end of the bargain. Right, I'm just hoping to see some Johns, but now they come back to what's the most important thing on this whole situation, this Russia situation. Did I happen to send you any of the notes for this? You can go to
Yes.
this. No.
Swift,
No, don't go to that one. What else you got in there?
Rube, Russian stocks, the Ghost of Kyiv.
Okay, the Ghost of Kyiv is one of them, and the Rube is one of them. The Rube is just to show you about the stock market, John, because you said you was interested about it. So you can just jump to this one real quick. It's just run through it real quick. Just anything you find interesting. It's not like nothing super in depth for the show, but like I said, it's all within the same parameters of things. Like I said, Biden did fairly well, bro. Fairly well. Maybe more who might just go live on the other channel and just play videos and just kind of just run through it, because Biden did fairly well. Some of the things he said, I told Empress that he's back on that same little stupid narrative that he tried to push last time. That he basically punked Putin, and he back on that narrative. He back saying, "Yo, I seen him and I told him face to face that he better not be playing." Like I heard him say that. I heard him say it.
Go to bed, Biden.
I heard him say it, bro. I'm like, Biden, stop, bro. Just say that, yo, we trying to work this out, because every other way he handled it very cordially. They come on asking somebody, he was like, yo, nah, we're not doing that. Yo, why don't you do this for the SWIFT? Well, we have imposed very, very serious sanctions on them, and 2/3 of the world agree with us. So they outnumbered, so they can keep doing this bad shit, but 2/3 of them niggas gonna be on our side, and they're gonna get wiped out eventually. So that's kind of where Biden said some good things. He said
70 billion wiped off of the value of Russia's biggest companies.
Yeah.
70 billion.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
War is expensive, guys.
They dropped 46%. The whole market. But what they're trying to figure out is how long can Russia last? Because war is expensive. Right? So every day the tally goes up.
Mm-hmm.
So Russia plans on, and no pun intended, swiftly going in.
Rushing in.
You feel me? And taking over this shit. So they're not. This is not where we're looking at a war for a month, or even 3 weeks. I don't think. I'm thinking this shit is like almost like kind of like Afghanistan almost. We heard about it, then we didn't. Right, but not as sloppy where people gotta flee, kind of like that, because those are Taliban.
Mm-hmm.
Right, they're not trying to be part of nothing really. They just like they tried to start their own shit really. But I heard they've been acting nice though. I heard they've been playing nice. All right, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I think they're getting some people involved and they're doing some right things. So that's all you had on that. You just running through it just a little bit. Okay. So I want you to play this video right here. This is trending on social media right now. I haven't really checked it out on social media, but I've been staying abreast with the situation. So
what's this?
That's one of their flight adjusts or whatever situation maybe. Yeah. And these people ain't nobody, but they fact checkers. Right? So these ain't nobody to be like, they said this. What's going on? Oh, I was like, damn, they didn't lock you up. These ain't nobody to like stand by, but all right, I just want to just kind of show the why people are saying it. So kind of go down and play the video first, and then you can do all that. Yeah.
Самолет тут. Вон он еще один самолет.
Right. So the story with this situation is that OG knock some brothers down. So if you go out of here, you'll be able to read the comment right on top of this situation.
Ukraine pilot who is 6'0" shoots down a Russian Su-35 with his MiG-29. He's been nicknamed the Ghost of Kyiv and is the first pilot since World War II to achieve ace status.
Okay, cool.
Turn this a game.
All right, so that's where this whole Ghost of Kyiv situation come from. So now I have the other article that I sent you. Did it bring you the Snopes? Is this the article? I don't think so.
No.
All right, so yeah, can you go to the other one, please? Yeah, this was just, like I said, these are fact checkers, whatever the situation is. They're just saying, yo, it ain't no goddamn ghost, nigga. They don't go to Kyiv. Right,
I thought it was gonna be about like you know how you said that in the same breath when Mo3 passed away and all that was going on.
Mhm.
You were saying like in the same time cycle, something was happening.
No, 100% fact. 100% fact. And look, we still agree with that, right? Because it ain't happenstantially. Like we said, the Most High worked through people. So even if there was energy around, he would have to put the different energy in these different people to act the things out. So this motherfucker's 6-0. First nigga since World War II to accomplish these statuses.
Mm-hmm.
And this is almost setting up to be a World War III. Everybody looking at it like right now, like, hold on. So Russia planning on doing this wild shit. And if Russia and China team up, they the world.
Mm-hmm.
We can go get everybody else, nigga, and we just be the world because it's really just America. You know, we got some other bros that's kind of strong, but it's really just America, nigga.
Yeah.
Right? So
Russia is Russia, China or Asia's Asia, and then you have.
And I'm not even saying Asia. Because the whole Asian market ain't China.
Right. But as far as like okay, because China is a superpower, not Japan or any of those guys. Right. But with like America, right?
Mm-hmm.
NATO, Mexico's a part of it, connected. Canada's a part of it, connected. But now you go to places like Germany, Ukraine, all these far places, and it's like, bro, what are you fighting for? Something so far away from you that literally has nothing to do with you. You just had a verbal agreement, and now somebody's like, no, bro, it makes no sense, bro. You're literally right here. Like, this is mine. This is obviously mine. Like, you're telling me somebody across 2 bodies of water owns this situation right here, and I'm the president?
It's the camp. It's the way it's set up. Like I always told you about even rankings with basketball and different sports. If you didn't go to those different camps, it is what it is. Right? So there's other countries getting violated. Mm-hmm. There's other weird shit's happening where it's like, yo, man, that's human rights, but y'all need to step in and save us. Y'all not part of NATO. So that's what I'm saying. So even with the situation that's going on in Ukraine not a part of NATO. So they're not helping them technically. What they're doing is
they told them to leave the embassy, right? The US
right.
embassy.
And then they activated NATO allies. So there's NATO allies that's activated around the area, but they're not technically, Ukraine is not technically a part of their shit, right? So
yeah,
it's hard to put people in Ukraine. Like, so you can't just, and that'd be, with me personally, I think that'd be stupid to send American soldiers to Ukraine to get into a war with Russia. I think that is the dumbest thing for America to even think about doing. And I want us to, I want somebody to help Ukraine, right? But I don't think that we should jeopardize getting in war with Russia to help Ukraine. Nah, hell no.
So you saying don't protect Ukraine, bro?
We can't.
Ukraine gotta protect themselves.
We can't afford to. Like somebody else have to. Like we could protect everybody that's a part of NATO because that's a part of the agreement. Cool. Mm-hmm. Ukraine gonna have to join NATO then. I don't know if they could do it right now. They could just say, yo, just put us in, just come save us, just come save us. What y'all need? What do y'all need, right? You feel me?
All of your resources.
Hey, give it to us, then we pulling up. Then we could pull up. But right now,
Why can't we get your resources to save you? We need the resources to save you. Duh.
We need our resources to be alive.
No, you guys have intervened in everyone else that doesn't have resources. Why do you guys need our resources?
Hey, because we go over there and we take shit. We take shit everywhere. If you hear about it, I'm telling you, we got bases we take shit. Right? And Russia don't play that. Right? Like I said, the reason why this shit heated up so fast was literally because Ukraine was talking about joining NATO. Mm-hmm. And they was like, yo, what? No, bro. Y'all been on that weird independent shit and we already had a problem with that, but what y'all talking about? Nah, hell no. Hell no. Y'all ain't gonna have no NATO niggas. No. We're not on that. We're not on that, bro. So I understand y'all want to put sanctions out. Sanction me.
Biden was gonna be like, another one.
Sanction Biden.
The Ghost of Kyiv is the first urban legend of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. I want to believe. This article is by Jared Keller. Published February 25th, 2022.
Woo!
As Russian missiles burned across the horizon and military aircraft prowled the skies above Kyiv. Excuse me. Digital whispers of a lone airborne hero among the Ukrainian resistance began to emerge online. His name and his history are shrouded in mystery, but his exploits are already the stuff of modern military lore. That, with 6 air kills, the heroic pilot of the Ukrainian Migi-29 became the first air combat ace over European soil since World War II. They called him the Ghost of Kyiv, and despite thousands of digital prayers to the country, he is in all likelihood to a work of fiction. Based on digital activity, the first mention of the Ghost of Kyiv appears in a series of 3 tweets showing a lone Ukrainian fighter jet operating over the capital. These original videos were retweeted thousands of times, many of which contain messages citing reports of a Ukrainian fighter downing several Russian fighters in air-to-air combat. Like most modern urban legends, the story was further propagated online by tech bros and lawyers turned Twitter muses with large social media followings. The story only grew from there, so much so, in fact, that Spanish newspaper Marca claimed that the Ghost of Kyiv had downed 2 Su-35 fighters, a Su-27 fighter, and a Mig-29 fighter, and 2 Su-25 aircraft. Even the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense appeared to feed into the story, posting footage of a Mig-29 besting a Russian aircraft that was later revealed to be from a flight simulation program. They CGI the folks. Oh man, the propaganda. You gotta do what you gotta do. Anyways, at the moment, however, the official confirmation of an air ace, the term for shooting down more than 5 enemy aircraft from the Ukrainian government is, for lack of a better term, extremely sketchy. While the Ukrainian MOD on Friday hyped the story of an air avenger above Kyiv, the Ukrainian military's projected Russian losses in the first 2 days of conflict only amounted to a reported 10 craft, many which were likely downed by Ukrainian air defenses, with the exception of 2 Russian aircraft that the Ukrainian Air Force claimed were downed by Ukrainian Su-27 in a dogfight. Indeed, a senior U.S. defense official told reporters, huh?
You said in a dogfight.
In a dogfight, y'all. What does that in the air look like, bro? Just 2 planes. Like, what? Anyways, defense official told reporters on Friday that Russia had not yet achieved air superiority and that Ukrainians still have air and missile defense capability, including aircraft in the air that continue to engage and deny air access to Russian aircraft. This makes the possibility of a sole air ace out of Ukraine's potentially 98-strong fleet of combat aircraft highly unlikely. In addition, it's worth noting that air-to-air kills are a relatively rare occurrence in modern warfare. The most recent known instance of the shoot down of an American Su-25 warplane by a Turkish F-16 fighter jet amid clashes between Azerbaijan and ethnic Armenian forces over breakaway territory Nagorno and Karabakh. In September 2020, 3 years prior, a U.S. Navy FA-18 Super Hornet shot down a Syrian Su-22 fighter bomber above Syria in the U.S. military's first air-to-air kill since 1999. Sure, there hasn't been a major war on European soil since the Yugoslav wars of the 1990s, but the idea of a lone fighter scoring 6 air-to-air kills in a single day and the first day of fighting, no less, and in the first day of fighting, no less. Okay, got you. For the first time since World War II seems extremely far-fetched. Here's the problem with the Ghost of Kyiv. Every atom of my body tells me this story is 99% bullshit, an ingenious piece of organic digital storytelling that morphed into a convenient grassroots propaganda narrative. But amid horrific images and videos of Russian aircraft allegedly firing missiles at civilian populations, I want to believe, and I know I'm not the only one.
You done?
No, these are some of the tweets. But I'm scrolling past these. All right, every conflict gets the heroes it deserves, and that goes for legends as well. Like that, the 19th century pirate Jean Lafitte was a battlefield hero for the United States during the Battle of New Orleans in the War of 1812. Or that Mr. What war was that? Anyways, Mr. Rogers was a deadly sniper in Vietnam. He, in fact, was not. As the conflict in Ukraine sketches on, it is clear that this war will be no different. The ghost of Kyiv may be a specter of our imagination, conjured into being from 3 disjointed tweets, but that doesn't make what he represents to the people of Ukraine any less real. Defiant resistance in the face of certain doom, perhaps in that sense, the ghost of Kyiv is real enough for now. Yellow journalism turned yellow again. But yeah, I'm really trying to understand how exactly are they even IDing these fighter jets, and are they just saying because they've just seen that one fighter jet with the Ukraine flag on it, they're like, bro, it's got to be the same fighter? Or is it like an actual number on there where they can tell?
Yeah, they usually have numbers on there, but just based on them probably just seeing that same one and being like, yo, that's the same guy. Mm-hmm. They're just like, yo, that's the same one, right? And the fact that he's a lone fighter jet is just like, it got to be him. It got to be the same one we seen yesterday. Right? Why would they just be sending out one if they had multiple? Right, so that's really the narrative that people are going right now. So it wouldn't even matter if it was the same one.
Oh, that's why they're calling it the ghost.
If every day we sent out a different one, so it'd be the same one.
It'd be the spirit, the essence of Kyiv.
You feel me? The minute that you send 3 or 4 out there, then we confused. It's like, man, it might be the other ones then, right? But when it's always one out there, it's always you. Right. I don't care who it is, right? So that's just that's the narrative, really.
All right, so the War of 1812 was a conflict fought by the United States of America and its indigenous allies against Great Britain and its allies in British North America, with limited participation by Spain and Florida. So, Great Britain, its indigenous allies. So the U.S. and its indigenous allies against Great Britain and its allies in British North America, with limited participation by Spain and Florida.
Around this time, we was still technically in slavery and all this weird shit going on.
Yeah. So, like, what were they fighting over? The young United States in the war against Great Britain. Okay. So this is just independence in general. All right. Wait, but 1804 is when they got free, right?
The nation's free, they said.
And when you saying they came to Louisiana Purchase and dropped those people off?
Man, I had the exact day because I did the research on these Creole people.
This John lasted 3 years. 1812 to 1815.
Yeah, these Johns are usually shorter, but this is a long one. I seen one shorter than these. But yeah, this John right here, I don't even think that John even going. Dude, that John 3 years. That's technically a long war now, nigga. You heard them saying that don't really happen nowadays. Because, like, niggas, it's so advanced. Like, you got the, like, bro, you seen these movies, bro, you shoot your flares out. Maybe it's all movie shit, but I don't think pilots getting blown up. I don't think niggas is just fighting, man. Nah, bro, I'm swerving around him, I'm flying under his ass. I don't know. It's super hard to just, like, really control precisely how to kill men. You know, people be having those little, like I said, the heat tracking type Johns, but we seen what they do with the flares. So I don't know, maybe you get a better one that said like, no, we don't even care about that. We tracking metal.
So much in here.
We start making the whip out of grass. Right? So there's always gonna be some great
funny, but you can't make steel out of or steel like structures with hemp.
Way stronger than steel though.
And lighter.
Yes, ma'am. Right now they're making hempcrete. They building houses out of hemp. They turned into concrete. Hempcrete. I remember when I was single. I remember wanting to move to I'm single on Facebook. I wanted to move.
You always just.
I wanted to move to Oregon. Oregon. Was it Oregon? No, it was Tennessee. It was Tennessee because I wanted to go over there and get my my hemp certifications and things like that. Yeah.
Wait, so the Swift Bank is a heavyweight?
Yeah, we're not knocking that one out here. Who else you got on your books?
That's it.
And now we just really in video mode, so we might just really be like have our little freestyles and stuff. I know we gotta look at some charts. We ain't looking at no charts all cast. Like then on this situation, but poop. You see me. You see how I look. You see how I'm giving it up. Empress even made a guest appearance. What you need?
For real? Are you going instrumental or videos on here?
Oh yeah, I got the videos on there. I want to run the videos. Can you go to Rabbi Minus
on what?
I think these are Sunday topic. Why do most men think? It's gonna be in history. Jewish John, I be watching.
Nope.
With the Jewish people, right? And they talk about Hashem.
The couple?
Yeah, they on that same network. I'm thinking about putting you on my network. You planning on doing a show? Empress, you're not in the right history. I never watched here.
This always happens.
What always happened?
I forget to switch it over.
You.
No, because I literally switched it.
You just switched it, yeah.
And I switched it back.
Yeah, you just switched it. What's going on right now? It's loading? No, then I don't even see a bar. Oh, that's that blue bar right there.
This. Super Saiyan slow.
Oh, you weren't even talking about the fact that you had already clicked the channel.
Mm-hmm.
You said the whole Switch account was loading.
Mm-hmm. Instrumental.
Oh, my bad. I'm just sitting here enjoying my little life. Y'all don't know what it's like to be a free man. I say imagine living in the trap. Okay. Okay. No, it's not a history. It's not us. Imagine living in the trap. Okay. Okay.
I said Russia attack Ukraine. Nigga trying to get that money, nigga. No fish. Cause this is just another point. Russia attack Ukraine. If I get that money, I change everything. I changed everything. Biden said he showed up. Looked me in my face, said I was a sophomore. So, yeah, I guess I'm showing out. Yeah, I guess I'm showing out. Hey, Biden said he showed up. Looked me in my face, nigga, say I showed up. Hey, he called me a bitch. He think he called me a bitch. But guess what? Hey, you know he got amnesia though. He don't know what he said to me, bro. And I ain't playing with that hoe. No.
Just take NATO. Get your protection. Get you some NATO.
Hey, get you some NATO.
Hey.
Get you.
Get you some NATO.
Get you some NATO.
Get you some NATO.
Get you. Hey.
You don't have to pay us resources.
Hey.
Hey, I got that gas. I got that crude oil. Hey.
Mm.
Hey, I got that gas. I got that crude oil. Hey.
Hey, they said every time that gas go up, Putin get rich, what the fuck? But the rubble fell. He in rubble hell. God damn, the man currency fell. Matter of fact, let me go on this site and see if I can find the percentage that's quote unquote fell. But I'm gonna jump on this beat though until Empress come on. This is my World War III beat. That's what I call this. We'll put them in their sleeping bags and we're gonna send them back. Can we not play with Russia? Russia. Get done up, Russia. Hey. Russia trying to take over the world. Russia's trying to take over the world. Russia's trying to take over the world. What's wrong with these niggas? We ain't no girls. Russia's trying to take over the world. Russia's trying to take over the world. Russia's trying to take over the world. What the fuck wrong with these niggas? We ain't no girls. Okay, so I'm a Ukrainian soldier. Russia show up. They think it's over? I look at these niggas say, fuck you. Goddamn, they killed me too. Now I'm speaking from the depth. But I don't give a fuck. Cause I never backed down, never gave up.
Not us?
Not us. Russia showed up and backed down, but I didn't back up. Pull my strap out, bust, busting at them. But they had the warships. They hit us up. And then we died. The people cried. But we fight. We couldn't fight in the Most High. Now we living with the Most High. Over the world, we so fly. Now we looking at Russia. In our motherfucking country, nigga, what the fuck? But we got the ghost back. Got the ghost flying in the ghost ship. Ghost ship. In the ghost ship. We in the ghost ship. Now, Empress, you know about the story?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. You in Not Us right now? You kept asking me Not Us.
Bro, I literally was just saying, what just happened?
You just kept Not Us. Not yeah. Not yeah.
Dang, I clicked on it.
Hey, shout out to Empress. Because Empress in here, you gotta make sure. Every time Empress in here, I gotta make sure that Empress.
Bro, this computer is tripping.
Don't worry about it. Oh, you got the wrong headset. Your John's loud? Why are you? Oh, we got to headphones then. My John's too low, bro. Oh, my John's to be loud. Okay. Turn me up in the booth. 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 I'm a Ukrainian soldier. I'm gonna shoot. Turn me up in the booth. A Ukrainian soldier. I'm gonna shoot. Turn me up in the booth. Ukrainian soldier. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot at you. Russia pulled up.
Shake them boots.
Hey.
Shake them boots.
Like I'm Kanye in
Shake
this
them
bitch.
boots.
Hey.
Shake them boots.
Like I'm Kanye in
Shake
this
them
bitch.
boots.
Hey.
Shake them boots.
Hey.
Shaking in your boots.
Hey. Shaking in my boots like I'm Kanye in this bitch. This done the two. This done the two. Say I'm shaking in my boots like I'm Kanye in this bitch. This done the two. This done the two. This done the two came out.
Hey, what kind of boots them is?
Be my boots that I work in. I step in shit.
Nah, them sanction boots.
Be them sanction boots. These them sanction boots. That mean I'm thanking you. Hey, you thought you had money, but we froze your account. What you think Russia about? Nah, just shit. What you think Russia gonna do? Niggas froze their account? Russia ain't got no money?
They're going nuclear.
Russia about to blow on a nigga head. Goddamn, I hope Biden don't be dead. Biden, stop talking that tough shit, bro. Let's just chill, act real meek, yo. Kodak said that he hit Meek Mill up. He said he had the answers, but he didn't get the chance to answer the question, though. He said Meek said some whole shit, bro. I don't know if y'all hear that shit. Kodak said that he hit Meek up. He said Meek was acting like a hoe. What the fuck? He said T.I. even wanted to get him off label, bro. What the fuck is wrong with T.I.? He a hoe. I ain't with none of that shit. Nigga, y'all hating on us because we island. And y'all ain't styling. Y'all see me when Putin come? Hey, I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna walk with my gun. I'm an African man.
That man said you better get on code expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
Get on code, brother.
Expeditiously. Just get on code.
Now, let me ask you a question, brother. Am I funny? Yes, of course you are, T.I. That's what I'm talking about.
T.I.'s gonna be funny. I got something for T.I. T.I., don't go nowhere. T.I., don't go nowhere. T.I., T.I. in the booth still. T.I., don't go nowhere. I got something for you, Jay. Babe, Kodak said T.I. tried to get him off the label.
Is this a new interview you watched?
You know I ain't watching an interview with Kodak. I watched a clip of Kodak. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I watched a little clip of it.
Wow. Poor T.I.
What you mean?
You don't do something like that to Kodak.
Why? Because
Kodak's name is
Why you don't
Black.
with me can do something with prison reform?
He got the whole universe on his side.
That shit me preaching on the streets like da 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 da. Like, you know, I'm in the belly of the beast. I'm in like, well, these dudes got life sentencing, but these dudes, they know what they talking about. Bro. I had the answers to. You remember when they asked me that question on, I think on CNN? He didn't know the answer. I had the answer to that question they asked him. I had a way. I had little ways where niggas, Jay-Z and all them niggas could have came through and freed me, though.
What was the question? I forgot.
What was the question?
He said me too.
So but you still could help with prison reform, though.
Like, man, I got a song, bro. But it's like, I can't really put out.
It's me, Kodak like me though. He young
built up and he tense.
Listen.
I hear niggas talking about me through the vent. Built up frustration, you suck another nigga dick. High blood pressure, he got injected dick to cool off, snorting up powder like you rule off. Can't wait to make it rap and can't wait to make it rap and get this money so I can cool off. So I can cool out and I ain't gotta worry about a shootout. I go where there ain't no way out. And I leave a trail. Think of relations how they play out. It leave a trail. When I was going through my shit. Everybody feeling like it's fuck me. What Black Panthers was when I was going through injustice. Light at the tunnel, I can't see that. I was too busy sitting back wondering where Jay-Z at. Reaching out to me, can't do an interview on me. My nigga left me on scene. I had an answer to the question that they asked me on TV. You could have came through to free me. And I ain't gonna lie. At that moment, I say Black Lives Matter. Suck my motherfucking dick. Ain't nobody care when I was going through my shit. And Trump free more niggas than Obama did. If I had the chance, I'd let that boy again. Stupid ass niggas don't want to sit down with a man. So how you finna execute your plan, dummy? Nigga trying to play me out my money. Made a general statement. I was speaking in third person. They tried to twist the shit to hurt me. Snatching out from a table. Bro, T.I. tried to get me kicked up off the label.
Bro, who they said Kodak was? They said Kodak was somebody. Nah, he not Kendrick.
Bro, Kodak just
He not Kendrick, but he just went bananas, bro.
Who is this?
He just went hey, at the time I had said Black Lives Matter, but something I did, but I ain't say that. I had changed that Black Lives Matter part, but at the time I had said Black Lives Matter. But I don't really be saying that shit no more, that whack shit. But at the time I had said it though. But nevertheless, you heard the bar. I just want y'all to get the man went crazy. He's not done though. But
he's not done.
Go back a little bit.
Kodak is featured on our Freestyle Friday. He get the section.
Go back a little bit because you're gonna hear he gonna talk about Tip. He gonna say a little something about Tip.
At the beginning?
No, about right there towards the end.
My nigga left me on scene.
Wait, go forward or back?
You good. But you heard that bar. He said he hit Meek Mill up. The nigga left me on scene. You right?
Oh, yeah. I seen it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Been freeing me.
He even said Jay-Z and all them boys. Look, you remember how like attentive Jay-Z was with the 21 Savage situation?
Mm-hmm.
We like, man, Jay-Z freeing all these little black kids. Maybe like, yo, Kodak too wild. I can't free him on my face. He like Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil like, man, you can't be going back, boy. You know what I had to do? The string I had to pull to get your ass up out of that weird situation, boy. I told the judge that if you go back, nigga, I have to go to jail. Play with my life, nigga. I'm not going to jail, right? So you don't know what somebody had to do to get you out of the situation. So it's tough, bro. But you left a nigga on the scene. That's reasonable. I mean, that could be reasoned with. But the one with the jigger, it's like,
bro, Kodak left us on scene, bro. I invited Kodak to be on the cast.
Oh, he seen it?
Nah, you know he seen it. I don't know why I just did that. That was so petty. But hey, Kodak, we definitely trying to get you on the cast. So
you just breeze.
Go ahead and check your IG.
Shout out, yeah, bro. Shout out, yeah. I know y'all gonna come on the cast though. I know y'all. I know little y'all good.
Hey, little birds, go plant that seed.
Answer to the question that they asked you on TV. You could have came through to free me, and I ain't gonna lie. At that moment, I say Black Lives Matter. Cause up my motherfucking dick. Ain't nobody care when I was going through my shit. And Trump free more niggas than Obama did. If I had the chance, I'd let that boy again. Stupid ass niggas don't want to sit down with a man. So how you finna execute your plan, dummy? Niggas trying to play me out my money. Made a general statement. I was speaking in third person. They tried to twist the shit to hurt me. Snatching out food from a table. Big boy and T.I. tried to get me kicked up off the label. Shit like that. I'm saying.
You said T.I. tried to get you. Hold on, wait. There's a lot in there though. You said all right. First of all, you say you reached out.
So when I'm hearing Big Boy, I know he's not talking about the real Big Boy. Cause the other guy named Big Boy too. That I be putting you on, the bald head guy. His name not Big Boy.
You talking about Andre 3000 Big Boy?
No, I think that's the real nigga. I could never see Andre 3000 doing something so creep. That's creep, bro. Why would Andre 3000 do? But he from Atlanta. He from Atlanta. T.I. from Atlanta. He from Atlanta. Though, Empras.
What Atlanta known for?
No, I was just saying that T.I. and him know each other because that's what I was saying.
Big Boy's neighborhood.
But this Big Boy.
I've been waiting for this one. Okay. We got the baby in the neighborhood. What?
Right, so I'm looking at it like I hope that the real Big Boy ain't so weird, but I was like the real Big Boy from Atlanta. It'll make more sense that him and T.I. grouped up against bruh. And I'm like, man, hell look 21. Look 21 from shit. He be at Cascades and shit skating. That brother good, man. He be skating and shit with the kids. I never seen Kodak skate with the kids. I don't know, bro. So to me, it make more sense, bro. And I hope it's not you, Big Boy. That hurt me to my soul. Hurt me to my soul if that was you. It hurt me to my soul if it was the other Big Boy too. So goddamn, it don't matter who it is, goddamn. But maybe they had a reason though. Do you think it's a valid reason for T.I. and Big Boy to want to get a nigga kicked up off a label? You know, that nigga made no more money.
Besides the Nipsey Hussle thing?
Yeah,
Kodak.
So now if you say that's a Nipsey Hussle thing, it make more sense to be Big Head Big Boy. Cause he from that area. Man, I'm not playing that nigga on my music station, man. That man did Nipsey. I don't know how you sound, but I don't know. What you think? Who you think? What you thinking? Big Boy, who Big Boy is? What Big Boy got going on? What T.I. got going on? Why they on Kodak on the label?
Oh no, Kodak's just a prime example, bro. If you don't bear the fruit, bro, it's hard to kind of put you in anywhere near me. Like Kodak, his intentions are good, bro, but it's just like he don't got that
guidance,
that measurement about him. He's like, nigga, that's what's on my mind. It's like, yeah, we all got that on our mind, but like, do you have a better way of like coping with it? Because you kind of making everybody else frantic. But like, yeah, it's just not knowing how, not having home training, bro. Not having a basic understanding of like how a man moves and what other men respect in a man.
What was on that boy Trump mind though? When he was like, hey, you know what? I think he should be freed. Nah, I think he should be freed. Like how Trump got to him. Like what was the whole plea? Like I'm just trying to think, because if Trump could do something and he the president,
he's done more than enough philanthropy within his city. And Florida is DeSantis. Like I could see where those connections could be made, as far as he has the key to the Broward County or whatever.
So why wouldn't it be the same way for like a T.I. and these other niggas to be like, yo, let us put something together and go do something for Kodak, so he know that we got a rap coalition type shit where nigga, one of our black brothers go down. We know about the hip hop police, bro. We got a little program.
I mean, who's presenting it to him? Like, I'm trying to figure out where are the connections for them to even hear about it.
He reached out to him. Meek Mill left him on scene. Right, it'd be a big difference if he was like, "Yo, Meek ain't even see my John." Right, Meek Mill left him on scene.
Okay, that I think is a messed up thing. But as far as like Jay-Z was supposed to be freeing me, Big Boy T.I. and T.I.
Want to get me off a label?
Okay, see, that's the wrong thing about it. But I'm saying, I was thinking you were saying as far as protecting him, I guess, or getting him out of jail.
No, we don't need none of that.
Okay, yeah, but that is odd.
I'm just saying the fact that Trump will put his neck on the line to be like, yo, I freed this guy. Nigga be like, yo, you freed this dude, he came out and killed people. Look at you. You terrible. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. We've been told you were stupid for trying to do this free and shit. Right, but you feel me? So like, why can't they put their neck on the line? To be like, yo, man, we believe in little bro. But we went through this, nigga. We know what the fuck he going through.
I think they can, but it's just like, who are they? Do you think they have any power? T.I. can barely hold a 2-day boycott down.
But T.I. wanted to get him off a label though. He got enough power to tell a nigga that he shouldn't be on a label. You don't think he got the same amount of power to be like, yo, he good, man. Let's just stick to him. Let's stick with him and try to figure this out while he going through his tough situation. Let's try to put some little money in his pocket. Make sure his book. You feel me? Just things like that. Yo, when we get out, bro. When he get out, we need to put him through a little program. Let's just see if he really want it.
Yeah, I can't see T.I. doing that. T.I. Kodak son that man one too many times, bro. Had the whole tip line thing trending again.
And you got to think about that too, right? Because you diss a man's wife, right? Me and you at war. I might get you kicked off a label, but I still think it's weak. If somebody was to look at it and be like, "Yo, T, that was a weak ass move," I'd be like, "Yeah, fuck that." Right? That's the only way I could only justify. I can't justify it by actually trying to say something. What you mean? No, the man talking about my wife like a pig or something crazy. Yeah, bro, but you had said something about him. He took it further. He young boy. And you feel me? The same way you probably would have been back in your days when you was younger if a nigga would have dissed you. Come on, bro. You tip, bro. You riding around with 80 guns, bro. You had silencers on your gun, but you had military fucking weapon, bro. You feel me? They could say whatever they want to say about you, bro, but you was really you was out here, bro. You was on 10, nigga. So Nick can't really take too much from Tip, bro. He real bad man. Wild as a Taliban. 9 in his hand, 45 or whatever the fuck he said. Yeah. Always in trouble, man. Nevertheless, bro. That's T.I., bro. You a real nigga, bro. Shout out to Tilt, bro. Tilt, you can't be doing that shit, bro. Empress, you gotta listen to the rest of this shit. Empress ain't in none of this shit. Empress, bro, what's going on with you, bro? You need to get subbed up, bro.
So Meek,
Right,
you ever spoke to Meek since you got out here?
No, he said he reached out to Meek and Meek left him on red. You want to
see him? Yeah. You ever spoke to Meek at all?
I did a song and I was like, I say, Meek man, for my shit, I have at least 50 M's. But what's the point of you telling me if you ain't gonna help me get it? That shit on Dirty K. I'm saying, hope you waiting. No man, I ain't even halfway there. I'm saying, I changed my life tonight if Donald Trump reduced my sentence. I'm saying, shit like that. You hear me? That Dirty K. And I had tweeted it one time.
I remember you tweeted that, yeah. And what
Meek was like, so I'm still trying to get the hands too, yeah. Just little circle and shit. And then the other day I had tweeted something like girls, like none of these girls don't want to be locked in for real. They just want to da 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 da. And Meek replied to it. And he told me like, I got them with the girls. Like we ain't never too much, but just some like Twitter. That's about it. You know,
you said T.I. trying to get off the label?
T.I. who? You said T.I. and somebody else. Big boy?
I'm in my own land doing my own shit. I ain't worried about nobody. I ain't mad at nobody. I'm saying shit. Trump fucking working like I'm saying. Basically, I wish everybody nothing but success. I ain't tripping on nobody. Most gangsters here.
I think all of that stuff can be worked out. You know what I'm saying? And I also want you to remember, Kodak, that just because somebody does something good for you, it don't mean they're good for you.
I feel you. Yeah, Zisha.
Yeah. Do what I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't know what that means. Shehzad Ali said, yo, white people ain't never give you nothing good. They ain't never done nothing good for you. So to tell me that somebody do something good for you, don't mean good for you. Tell me somebody that did good for us. And let me decide. Right? You remember you gotta present the case to me and let me know.
Reverse psychology was that.
Bro, that's the wildest shit. So yo, bro, just because the nigga freed you.
Like you just better off saying, bro, trying not fuck with you, bro. He was trying to make himself look good, bro. But to say that as a general lesson, it's like, what does that even mean? Like, what did you experience?
You know what it means. Oh, yo, all that Republican shouting out on my Democratic station, bro. I'm about to put that in line.
That's all I'm taking.
Right, we Republican over here. Don't bring that Democratic narrative where you talking about Trump doing this for you and doing that for you. Cool, we know Trump doing everything for everybody. That's why we ain't telling nobody.
You said they're Republicans.
We're not telling nobody. If we start telling people what Trump doing, people gonna start rocking with Trump. We're not telling nobody what Trump doing.
Like, what the heck? What about the HBCUs?
We're not telling nobody what Trump doing. Empress, what you doing? Trump not doing nothing.
HBCUs
Trump not
that
doing
Trump
nothing,
donated to, and Biden just snatched the money as soon as shit turned over to him.
Bro, what about North Korea trying to take us over, bro? I probably forgot that shit, but North Korea wanted to take us over one day, bro. Randomly, bro. Kim Jong.
We were Ukraine, not North Korea.
Bro, randomly Kim Jong-un woke up and was like, bro, let these niggas know I got a button that I keep by my side. And Trump was like, hold on, what this guy got going? Trump was like, yo, chill out. Yo, somebody let this dude know that I don't play none of that. But that's what I'm saying. So y'all thought he was going at Haiti in a way. Bro, it's not because you're black. I'm telling you, bro. It's because it's tactics. It's all tactics. So now I'm looking at you like, oh, you talking shit. And that's why you seen Jovenel was on a different vibe. Jovenel party was Republican, technically. If you go look at the way the Haitian situations set up, one day we discussed it and kind of ran through a couple of different parties, but he was more so on a more so conservative side. So he was on a different vibe. He was on a complete different. Even though he was on a different vibe, trying to make Haiti into a real superpower. But
he was a brilliant mind.
You feel me? But then niggas looked at him and was like, "Yo, this nigga tripping. He talking about he trying to get the drug dealers out of here." Yo, who the fuck told this nigga about
this? He not know that's the only thing making us money.
Yeah, like who telling them about the drug dealers? Is Trump telling them about the drug dealers and telling them that he got to get them out of here for him to start fucking with us? Like, what is he doing? Like, why is he so erratic right now? And that's what everybody was thinking because it was like, yo, he out of here a little bit. He not doing nothing real ground shaking. Right? He not doing nothing crazy. He taking business with Trump, whatever. He not doing nothing crazy. Man, that nigga fucked around and started getting a list. So he had a list. Yo, they said Joe Biden had a list. What the fuck, bro? Nigga had a list.
You.
He knew you fuck niggas, bro.
She.
Yo, he was like you're sure in that situation, right? Because your right hand man betrayed you with a kiss on the forehead. This is him. Cause you in the midst of your brothers, everybody got locks. White dudes looking in like, yo, who is he? Who is he? And then your right hand man coming, yo, dap you up and kiss you on your forehead. Yo, what's going on, G? And like, all right, that's the president right there, everybody. And bro, it's they said them guys didn't fire a shot. Empress, the guys I'm telling you about, Empress, Russia pulled up, nigga, jumped out on some loudspeakers. They was in a war machine. They said, yo, stand the fuck down, bro. And they was like, they hit him with some Ukrainian shit like, yo, we refuse to stand down. And then the one dude, like, he was still on the loudspeaker. He was like, yo, should I tell him go fuck himself? He was like, yeah. He's like, go fuck yourself. Man, nigga, in 2 seconds, you heard. Them niggas was dead.
What are you talking about?
This is a real story, bro. It's no joke.
2022?
What do you mean?
It happened in general.
2022, babe. This just happened with Russia.
No way.
Babe, niggas talking what? They thought I was telling the old story. They thought I was that old story in it. 13 bros. 13 bros.
Ukraine is not going down without a fight. Skirmishes lit the night sky over Kyiv as invading Russian soldiers meet stiff resistance. That fireball is a Russian plane downed by surface-to-air missiles. The sound of gunfire could be heard echoing across the capital. Blaring sirens warned of air attacks, sending people running for shelter. Ukrainian troops courageously manned strategic positions in Kyiv, blocking this major highway with tanks and their own bodies. A bridge into the city was blown up by Ukrainians to slow the Russian advance. Ukraine is claiming to have killed 1,000 Russians, and there is evidence the invaders have, at least for now, lost the momentum. This vehicle was destroyed and the bodies of Russian soldiers lay nearby.
This is going to be Putin's really big mistake.
Ordinary Ukrainians and foreign volunteers are joining the fight.
Some British intelligence say the Russians are facing resistance that they didn't think they'd face on day one. The Ukrainian government is handing out rifles for every.
I'm talking about everybody. That's all just giving them
These
weapons.
volunteers gathered in an abandoned factory are being trained
People
in how to
just
use
shooting.
Molotov cocktails.
They said this one nigga, babe, that's defending some shit, only shot 16 rounds in his whole life. He ain't even go to the range. He just standing there.
Rather than surrender their
He now in a life with this situation.
In the final radio transmission, they were told, disarm and surrender.
Disarm.
Otherwise, you will be bombed.
Boom.
Their response? The Russian tank crushed this car, trapping the elderly driver inside. Passers-by struggled to free him.
Всім добрий вечір.
From a secret location, Ukraine's President Zelensky posted this video rallying his people. He says he is Russia's target number 1, and his family is target number 2.
Right, so you gotta keep this shit in mind, bro. This shit is serious. There's some people standing up in the paint, though. I'm talking about they paint standing, but yeah, Empress, those guys said, nigga, fuck off, nigga. Fuck you, bitch ass boys. Y'all don't go tell me nothing. I would never stop. That's all they was thinking. I would never stop. That's the thing about Russia, though. You think Russia care about all that? All those dignified, crazy. Man, I don't give a fuck. Cool. You feel me? Cool. Okay. Cool. You ain't gonna let nobody take no advantage of you. Cool. That's not gonna stop my bullets, though. Yeah, it's not gonna stop my bullets. That's not gonna stop my bullets, bro. That's not gonna stop my bullets when it's raining. Niggas gonna feel it. That's not gonna stop my bullets when it's raining. Niggas gonna feel it. That's not gonna stop my bullets when it's raining. These niggas feel it. That's not gonna stop my bullets. That's not gonna stop my bullets. Nigga say fuck me. Nigga fuck who? Pull out the cannon and I blast you. Goodbye. This ain't no war song. It's sad though. Move on. This shit get bad for the black and brown. This shit be bad for the black and brown. We ain't got no time to think about what's going on around the world. This shit get bad for the black and brown. I'm talking about chilling in your own country. Nigga treat you like a monkey. Try to take your funky clothes and your funky snacks. Take your money, nigga. Take all that shit back. They promised you 40 acres and a mule. Turned out the Confederate States stole that shit from you. God damn. Now you in a bind. We ain't got no money, so we ain't got no time. But I remember one day a nigga said they got time. A nigga said we got watches. That shit was so cool. I was like, damn, I need some swatches. I need to switch my flow up, try to get back on my old shit. You niggas lame, nigga. You niggas smoke spliffs. Not the real ones, though. I'm talking about cigarettes, bro. I seen one of my idols smoking dope, yo. God damn. He done lost it. He ain't had no plan. Past that first motherfucking uptrend. He got caught, nigga, looking for a friend. All he had was down from then. God damn. Lil' bruh soul at 38.9. It's at 43. Goddamn. Hopefully he get a pullback, bro. I mean, hopefully, yo. Playboy Cardi up in this bitch. Smoking on a lace spliff. What's going on? Empress in the back, nigga, looking like a clone. A shell of herself, not the person that I married. She's sleepy. She need to go to sleep then. I got a song for a sleepy friend. Hey. If you sleep and go to sleep. Hey. If you sleep and go to sleep, beautiful. If you, hey, grab a water though. Grab a. If you sleep and go to sleep, beautiful. Grab a water though. And grab a water, yo. If you sleep and go to sleep, beautiful. Grab a water though. And grab a water, bro. If you sleep and go to sleep, beautiful. Grab a water, try to get this shit to. Damn, we 3 hours in. We needed a friend. We about to get up out of here. God damn. Empress just left like 1 second ago. Now I gotta end the show like a pro. Cause Empress ain't in this bitch no more. I mean, I gotta end this show like a pro. That mean I'm gon' fucking keep freestyling. I'm wildin' like I'm on an island. Chillin' like I'm chillin' with Gilligan. Niggas mad cause I ain't feeling them. Nigga, your bars whack. You wrote that shit down. I'm freestyling off the head. I'm like a clown. I mean, I wear a red nose. I get around. Not like Tupac, though. I'm talking about like a traveler. Showed up, nigga, and I bagged her. Yeah, I'm talking about baggage claim. Put that bitch on the nigga, put on the flight. Fucking too good, she a dyke. No, that ain't my bars. Those bars negative. Those too far from what I be about. I like to move with my spouse in a house. I try to chill real smooth. I try to catch my own groove, try to have my own flow, try to keep my own style. I don't even care what you niggas wildin' about. You niggas out in a drought. And I shipped it out. I shipped it out. Not the package though. I'm talking about the baggage, bro. Remember I said this shit was baggage claim. I'm traveling like a traveler, but I got a traveler's name. What you mean you got a traveler's name? They call me a gypsy. I'm not from this shit. I'm hipsy. No, I'm tipsy. Smoking good herbs got me lifted. Smoking good herbs got me lifted. Even when I was on the planet, I wasn't shifted. Even during an earthquake, I wasn't rifted. I'm talking about even on the ship, I wasn't tipped it. Oh, we already did this one. 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 We already did this one, Jay. We can't do the same one twice. I didn't do this one, though. I didn't do this one, Jay. I said I'm tapped in on the floor. You niggas smoking, bro. I don't want no more. If that's what you smoking, I don't want none, bro. I say, I don't want none, bro. You niggas tripping. I'm looking at you niggas tipping. I showed up late. I ain't even tipped them. They wondering why. I just be out late. Niggas mad. I ain't even been in LA. Gang shit though. Straight Kurt, bro. Rolling 60 like I'm rolling on the low. Rolling 60 years strong, what you know about a nigga rolling so long, so low? It's the only way I'm gonna get the dough is if I stay low and stay to my flow. But you niggas be wondering what I'm standing in the rim. I got my arms in the rim like Vince Carter friend. Or, I mean, Vince Carter man. Everybody did the dump. I ain't even had the trump. I ain't even had the trumpet when I said that shit at first. Niggas ain't even hear my bar and nigga thought it was the worst. But I came back. I fixed it up. Put the sprinkles on. Now what the fuck? Niggas wanna look at the bars. This shit is easy. I'm freestyling off the head. This shit is breezy. I don't even know what to say. I might just look around. I see a hat. This shit got Chinese symbols. Clown. I don't even know about these Chinese symbols. I wear dark shades. I'm like these nimbles. I mean, I'm like Jack be nimble. The symbols is weird. I be like Jack be nimble. I mean, Chinese letters. These niggas better let us. Cause we be smoking on the green. I'm talking about the evergreen. Not the university. You wonder what it be. But you eating peanuts. Got your cinnamon bun and you eating lead nuts. What I mean by lead nuts, I mean that you showed up late, nigga. You ain't even had no peanuts. So you wanted to get bruhs. But you ain't even know that he had the cuz. Yeah, you ain't even had that core. You niggas ain't heard that before. Everything I say is more. Hey, everything I say is north. That mean it's black. That mean it's different. Nigga be wondering why I be tripping. Showing up late. Nigga on tipping. Nigga I don't give a fuck. Take on a dinner date. Fuck it. I didn't show up. Nigga, I stood up. Hey, said it's a dinner date, but I didn't show up, so I stood up. It's a dinner date, but it's really late, so I called it brunch. What the fuck? But it's like 12 o'clock. So I said it was late. I wake up at 4 o'clock. Stay on my grind gate. Nah, I knew it was in there, so I wanted to go to the end. But nah, I'm about to get serious on this next one. Cause like I'm just freestyling. I'm just looking for stuff. I'm just trying to catch stuff that's just be in the air. Right? If it's in the air, I want it. All right. Okay. They said Russia coming in. What the fuck? God damn, stick them up. Gave everybody arms. God damn, yeah, we on. 2 arms to the sky. All praises most high. Russia say they about to come. Hey, time to grab them guns. We ain't about to back down. Yeah, we ain't no fucking clowns. Yeah, Russia said they coming. Hey, let's start gunning. Smoking on that weed and we high. We in the bushes waiting for the Russians pass by. Throw a grenade in the fucking road. Blow them up. Let's go to war, bro. I mean, you can't fucking come into our country with no tanks thinking that we're bumming. I mean, it's gonna be a war to the end. God damn, why it had to be like this, bro? We should have had better ways to discuss, yo. But you had to make your mind up late, though. You wasn't really thinking about that play, though. But you seen an opening and then you had to take a chance. But hopefully that when we put it on your ass, you know that shit don't last. And now you got sanction on that ass. And now you gotta act fast. But we standing up for the country. You niggas looking bummy. It ain't a lot, but it's enough. 1,000 soldiers down, nigga. Yeah, we up. I'm talking about, yeah, we up on the scoreboard. Yeah, you kill civilian, nigga. You a boy. That mean that you a whore, boy. Yeah. You kill civilians. You said civilians had nothing to do with this. Now we're looking at you, nigga, like you will kill your own children. Now we gotta watch you from afar. God damn, nigga, Jafar. I can't believe Russia did that shit. I can't believe Russia did that shit. Yes, I can. Biden's in the office. Biden's in office. Biden's in office. Russia gonna do whatever they want. As long as Biden's on the stand. I'm just telling the truth, bro. You can hate it if you want, though. Yo, Biden is not a threat. And then Biden keep on saying that he did stuff to Putin. He said, yo, when I seen him, I checked him. I let him know that all that whack shit he doing, I smack him for it. Right? Man, bro, you gotta start that shit, bro. You gotta humble yourself, brother. What I mean? Biden, humble yourself before he put you on the shelf. Biden, humble yourself before he put you on the shelf. Biden, bro, humble yourself before he put you up on that shelf. Biden, yo, humble yourself before he put you up on the shelf. Biden keep on saying that he walked up to the man face to face and told him that he was a bitch. What the fuck is Biden saying? That don't even make no sense, bro. So you're a professional dude and you went to a meeting and you walked up to a dude and you didn't even want to greet him. And you thought the cool thing to say that was you checked him. Okay, you neglect them. I ain't mad at what you did. You had to show strength. You had to stand for the kids. I guess you standing for the West. I guess you standing for the West. But the way I'm looking at it, you ain't even checked. You ain't even checked what you fucking doing and what it fucking meant. You just be doing shit. I'm talking about you just do shit. You like a random ass guy in a random ass spot at a random ass time. with a random ass line, making random ass jokes with a random ass dime. Nothing makes sense, nigga. Nothing's on time. We ain't show up late though. We was early, yeah, we ate, bro. You was late, yeah, the plate's gone. We gave it to the waiters, yo. The waiters got a tip. You showed up late, yeah, you looking like a bitch. Yeah, we all tipped our 10 though. Moshe and Abraham was all great man. But guess what? Abraham was in the Battle of the Kings and met up on Melchizedek, the high priest with no beginnings and no ends, with no friends. He was all alone with all the thrones and all the riches and all the domes. Hey, but Abraham was like, yo, bro, I done won the Battle of the King. I gotta give you so. I'm gonna break you off 10%, and that's how it got stuck in our mental. The Bible is the foundation of everything. Everything you know come from the Bible, bro. Just think about it. They say there's a biblical Eve. There's an Adam that you see. There's a ratio that you be. There's a Cain and there's an Abel. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you're Abel, there's a Cain. Man, able-bodied citizen. You got a Cain. That's your able-bodied. What is this? This is my last one. I want to stop at 3:30. So I got 5 minutes in this job with y'all. So let me know what y'all thought of this. Showed up late. Had on my head like a gape. Had on my head like a grape. Not grape poop on, but grape poop plates. Showed up with the 8th. Showed up with the 8th. Smoking fucking great. You wonder why I'm mad, nigga. No, I'm not hating. No, I'm not hating. Showed up in the dating with the 5 and the 8. No, I'm not mad. Never been a hater. Never been a waiter. I never been a waiter cause I hate tips. Love getting my money. I love getting straight dips. I never been a waiter, bro. I said I never been a waiter, yo. Never been a waiter. Don't like wearing aprons in the kitchen. I wear my motherfucking chef hat. I be cooking. I be in the shit. Making motherfucking shit. Randomly off the head. I'm just truly freestyling. Niggas wonder, am I on the island? No. Chilling with Gilligan. Making up bars and I'm just... This ain't Jillian. I don't even know what that means, but it sounded like a white girl name, so I thought of Cream. I said Jillian with a lot of white girl, and I thought of Cream, and it all made sense. Showed up late, closed the gate, closed the fence. I closed the fence, I had a dog, more like 8. They all showed up, they was great. I was angry though, so I waited. But I ain't a waiter, bro. So I hated. I hated the way it felt. It was like 3 minutes. But it was like 3 minutes, bro. But I was late. I didn't even know. I thought it was 3 minutes. Turned out to be 3 hours in it. But the way minutes work to me is fast. So 3 minutes takes a fast time. But in reality, it's slow. Cause it's 3 minutes, bro. So it's long, but it's slow. Meaning that if my brain worked fast, in 1 second, I performed a lot of tasks. I'm done, y'all. I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out. I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Give me some West Coast. Yeah, give me some West Coast work. You say block. You gotta say block. Rep. I say I rep. What you gonna do? Russia come for you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? If Russia come for you, what you gonna do? This is a tough time. Pray for Ukraine, it's gonna be fine. Tough time. Pray for Ukraine. Get your gun, nigga, grab your fucking 9. You don't know when it's gonna come for you. Just make sure you're prepared. Be dude. Be on your time. Cause if you don't make it, you lying. You lying to yourself. Thinking you ain't got no enemy, you gonna be on the shelf. Thinking you got an enemy, you gonna be on the shelf. Cause you lying to yourself. Russia on their way, niggas. Get your I say you lying to yourself. Russia on the way, nigga. Get up on the shelf. Get your fucking gun. Get your fucking kid. Make sure you don't fucking get your fucking wig. Don't get your wigs. Don't get your wigs. Don't get your wigs. Don't get your wigs. Get your wig. I'ma split it. Show it up with it chillin'. Chillin' with my chillins. Nigga warring with it. Nigga trying to go to war. My boy like 15. Got an AK. The boy ain't mean. Been shooting since 15. When I mean 15, been shooting 15 years, he 15. Nigga been shooting since he was like 0. He don't give a fuck, nigga. He gonna be the hero. We ain't fucking backing down, nigga. We don't get no fuck. Showed up late, nigga, with the thugger truck. Yeah, hey. Check me out. Showed up late with the thugger truck. Nigga thought we was gonna give up. What the fuck? We ain't backing down. We don't get no fuck. You ain't backing down. You ain't backing down. You ain't with us. We don't give a fuck, nigga. We ain't give a shit up. Showed up late, nigga. We ain't give a shit up. Chilling in the booth. Showed up who? Showed up me? Show me the coupe. Show me the coupe so I can see it. Look at the man. Hey, what you walking like? Walk like a pimp, talk like a pimp, and I dip with a limp. What you walking like? I walk like a pimp, talk like a pimp, and I dip with a limp. I say I dip with a limp. Showed up late, nigga, on the trimp. I showed up late on a tramp. That mean I took the ramp. That mean I took the ramp. Okay. Do this shit different. I ain't fucking tripping. You thought I was late, nigga, but I was fucking chilling. I was in the booth, nigga. I wasn't fucking wigging. You thought I was late, nigga. I was fucking chilling. Why did I say that? Nigga was mad. I was chilling with the cap. But I wasn't capping, though. I wasn't capping, nigga. I wasn't taking a neat, though. I was on my feet, nigga, standing like T-toe. Standing on my tippy toe. Standing to the moon, nigga. Standing with the trigger, bro. Standing with the cannon, though. I ain't backing down. Russia short, where we going down. It's a sad story. I hate people going, bro. But we gotta stand for our fucking glory. Last thing we gonna die is on our knee. Cause when we make it to the heaven, how we gonna fly? Cause we gonna have that memory. A nigga showed up, nigga, and we ran from beef. That ain't gonna be our legacy. We gonna stand up with the strongest ones. Nigga, okay, we gonna start up with it. Okay. I always tell y'all about Russian iconoclasts. Think about the time that they had black all in their ass. Really. Think about the time that they was technically a black civilization. It was a lot of black people there. I don't know. I can't think of the year. But you could Google it, though. You'll find the proof, bro. Make sure you don't stop on the first page. After 2012, shit got real strange. You couldn't find what you was fucking looking for. You type something in and you find something else. You have to go on like 30 pages. Cause what's going on is different things. People are reading different things, meaning that they reading tags and different things because there's too much same names. It is all a fucking game. So they try to find a way to fix it, but it's a robot, bro. It ain't fucking getting it. They don't know what the fuck to do. All they could do is take lessons from you and me. You and me. All they could do is take lessons from you and me. I don't give a fuck, nigga, you to me. Learning lessons, nigga, 2 or 3. Smoking weed, nigga, who? B? Nah, G shit though. But yeah, man, we about to get up out of here. Thank y'all for watching the show. Thank y'all for everything, always supporting and everything. Make sure you like, subscribe, and like we always say, bro, please share with at least one person, bro. At least one person you know got to be rocking with the show. If nobody you know rocking with the show, nigga, they ain't rocking with you. But definitely thank y'all for rocking with the show. We better get up out of here.